Shout out to all the aunties that tune in to see the thing is.
Auntie music.
Shout out to y'all. Shout out to all the grown men that tune into us as well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What's up?
I'll be your auntie.
Shout out to the salt and pepper vibes.
Yes. Hey.
Let's go. Episode 9. We here, y'all.
It is a mellow day. It is a little mellow day.
That's why we got called aunties, because it's raining outside.
I don't give a good goddamn what the fuck I'm called. I got good box, I got a fat ass, and I'm in a hoodie, and that's okay with me.
Ooh.
Hey.
I know that's right. I miss outside. Outside is the only place I whine.
I know I miss outside.
Now, y'all, I couldn't do the body yachty thing, but a bitch could dirty wine now.
You better wine up real
Now you really can't because you ain't got to swing no hair,
I can't even
bitch.
swing my hair, bitch.
Nah, you don't need to swing no hair. This is great.
You don't need to.
No.
Just wind your waist.
That's it.
Hey.
And you can, you move your neck where it counts. That's all that matters.
Bubble.
Come on, bubble.
Bubble.
I'm mad that we're not on these chairs for this moment. I feel like I'm sinking into this couch.
Honestly,
I know that's right.
This is outside vibes, and I'm upset.
Outside vibes that we're no longer going to have, apparently, because they want to shut down New York.
Unless we go to Atlanta, because Atlanta is still, all of Atlanta is outside. Atlanta's new alias is outside.
No, literally.
For real. Atlanta has been outside all of 2020.
Let's not even say you going to Atlanta, just say you going outside, bitch.
And you gonna know you going to Atlanta. You going outside?
You wanna go outside?
Anyways, y'all, I guess, by the way, real quick before we start, I know we called it Ritz Cracker Friday.
We sure did.
I just want to shout out Liv because she had some shit drop for Ritz Cracker Friday.
She sure did.
And I was like, damn, I thought you wasn't fucking with the holiday,
She sure
sis.
did.
I mean, I did too. So we both had
I said it shouldn't be called. I didn't say I was fucking with it. I said it shouldn't be called Black Friday. It should be called Yellow Cracker Friday.
But if you did
And
celebrate
make your
Black Friday,
coins like these crackers.
but if you are going to call it Black Friday, you have to support black businesses. And
Exactly.
buy
Which is
black.
right.
Buy black, buy
Right.
black, buy black.
I will say that's something I did. So y'all know I dropped merch for my other pod for Black
Yeah.
Friday. That was dope. It was super dope. We got some things that sold out, so that was exciting. And I supported all of my friends. I think
sure did.
I did.
Same.
You sure did.
Wait, bitch, did you bring my shirt?
I forgot it.
I knew you did. I was gonna text
I
you too.
forgot to get the earrings.
So y'all,
I was up since
I
like 7.
supported Liv. If you guys don't know, oliviadope.com. She has a lot of
Yes.
dope stuff. I bought a t-shirt that I'll probably wear next week on the pod, but you did bring back the earrings.
Yes.
Which
Appropriated
earrings. I have a
Yes,
shirt,
yes.
While You're Not Smiling, Ma, and it's
That's the
all
one I got.
civil rights movement women not smiling.
yeah, that's the one I got. I thought it was super dope, super creative.
So we have a
I
lot
love it.
to not
merch.
smile about.
But also, like, I told y'all the number one way to support a lot of artists right now, because we don't have the opportunity to tour or host parties. I mean, unless you're in Atlanta, is to buy merch. And so I really,
Yes.
I definitely wanted to support all of my friends, not only with their own businesses, but artists that have merch. And normally we don't do this, y'all. I do want to shout out Freddie Gibbs has some of the best merch.
He dropped.
He dropped.
good.
I think you guys can pre-order it now. I'm about to get my stuff.
Alfredo.
So shout out to Freddie Gibbs, The Alchemist, and Alfredo, and what he has with his merch line right now. That shit is fire. He has like a Glock twirling fucking Alfredo noodles. That's the shirt I want right
Alfredo
there.
shirt. It's the Alfredo shirt.
Shout out to Freddie Gibbs. But yeah, I guess, how was y'all's Thanksgiving, man?
It was cute.
It was cute?
It was cool or whatever.
Yeah.
Was it big? Were y'all with a lot of friends and
Absolutely
family?
not. It was literally my mom, my brother, and my daughter.
Yeah,
Yeah, mine
was,
wasn't
It
big
was
either.
my mother and my godmother, and it was my boyfriend's first. Let him tell it. His first white Thanksgiving.
Wait, what's a white Thanksgiving?
Because my mother's white, so we had a white. We have a white Thanksgiving.
Oh,
And
y'all were
he's-
the pilgrims.
We were the pilgrims.
The colonizers.
In contrast,
Here's the thing.
He is Jamaican, so
Yeah, he's Jamaican, so
This is
he was
a whole new world.
flabbergasted by the fact that we don't fry turkey. So that was a thing. Apparently, it's fried turkey or bust. Like nobody on his side eats anything but fried turkey. Either way, it was cool. And then we ended up going to his cousin's house and played Uno. Drank a lot of Ray and Nephew, and and played.
So see, that made it kind of islandy for him.
Yeah,
not the Ray and nephew.
The Ray and nephew.
The Ray
and
and
had
nephew.
lasagna. Is
That shit
lasagna
is
a thing
crazy.
on Thanksgiving?
No.
I mean, lasagna. There was lasagna at
that's
the cousin's
that's
Thanksgiving.
a staple.
That's
I don't
a
know
staple.
what's
Wait, is it?
Why is that?
with West Indian people? Lasagna is a staple.
But
Yeah.
is that not macaroni pie?
No, lasagna. Like
What's
Italian
macaroni pie?
lasagna.
Macaroni pie is how Islanders make their mac and cheese. It's a different bake. It's more solid than what a baked mac and cheese is
Right.
like for us in the South. Also, but it was crazy because we hated turkey growing up. My mom knew it. We never touched it. The shit is dry. Fuck that shit.
Yeah,
So
it's
we
dry.
actually do oxtails for an oxtail. Sorry to add the S, but we do oxtail for the holidays because cases of oxtail are so expensive.
Yes, it's a delicacy now.
It is.
By
So
the pound.
we
You
literally
got you rich.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
if
not
you
gonna
mind
lie.
oxtail, you rich.
My mom was literally she would spend $60 to $80
Yeah.
on oxtail. Period.
That sounds about
and
right.
that was when we had for Thanksgiving and for Christmas was oxtail.
Yeah.
Which, mind y'all, don't judge me. Yes, my white ass mom was cooking oxtail, but she still to
That's
this day
fire.
she learned from my dad. So
fire.
she to this day still makes some of the best oxtail I've had.
That's dope.
Even when I go to all the Jamaican restaurants, my mama throw down on some goddamn Jamaican food, bitch.
Hey.
With her
fire.
white ass.
That's fire.
Yeah, man.
off, Mom.
Shout out to mom.
Shout out to
All
mom,
right,
man.
yeah.
You know,
making oxtail.
You feel me? You feel me?
Mom is not the yellow cracker on yellow
No,
Ritz
she's
Cracker
not.
Friday. You
No, she
understand? Nah, that was Thanksgiving.
She a brownin'.
Yeah. She brownin'. Yeah.
I'm dead.
Nah, Thanksgiving was fire. But you know what I did this weekend that I was mad hype about? I went to the movies for the first time
I didn't know they were
in
open.
2020. Well, they're open in Long Island and New Jersey, so you have to just,
Okay, yeah.
you have to just like go outside the city to go. But we were the only ones in the theater, and we went to see Tenet. So
Y'all be dating.
I told y'all every week,
y'all
bitch,
be dating.
you be doing the
week,
date.
Y'all be
every week
dating.
we prioritize because today's what, Monday. I'm not probably not gonna see him again till Friday, so we prioritize the time over the weekend. But yeah, we went to the movies. It was completely empty.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't had no
empty.
fun in the movies.
The only reason, well,
Bitch, if I'm the only one in the theater,
it's that time of the month. So
because I was gonna say, don't let me be the only one in the theater.
Listen,
bitch.
Yeah,
we
I
not seeing no movie.
If it wasn't that time of the month, a bitch would have been in there with some sweats and no drawers. To be honest with you, I know what type of time I was supposed to be on. It
Okay.
just wasn't that. It wasn't. That's what it was. Wasn't what it was given. But we were the only ones in the theater. It was a vibe.
A little.
Right? You could have. I mean, your
Little
mouth
mouth
still
hug.
work.
It does, but you know,
Little boppity bop.
could have. I just be. I don't know.
Right? You got to be more adventurous. Liz said that mouth work though.
Little mouth
Now,
hug.
What that mouth do?
You know what's crazy? I actually, if you're in New York, you know that over the summer they definitely brought out all of those drive-in movies.
Oh,
I
yeah.
still want to do that.
I mean,
done
we
it?
I haven't
did.
done it yet.
Brooklyn has one
Yeah.
over like by the water.
Yes,
It's
on the
cool.
water. I want to go there.
My first date with my boyfriend was to the drive-in movie, and it went down at the drive-in because it was in the car.
Yeah.
I was cool with that
it's-
because
What movie did you guys see?
what movie did we see?
She didn't see shit.
I didn't
Right.
see, to be honest.
What movie didn't you see?
I actually did not. I couldn't even fucking tell you. I don't even know what the movie was. I don't even know what the fuck it was. We really just went for the experience, and once we were there, I was like,
you made
oh,
an
no, it's going down in the car.
experience.
It's
I
going
know
down in the
that's
car.
right.
Yeah, we drove in and drove in. You know what I'm saying? It was great.
Hey.
He
drove
drove
in and
in.
parked. But yeah, it was a good
That's
weekend.
dope. I think it's gonna be exciting how creative we get, especially with another lockdown coming up.
Right.
Listen. I'm ready, bitch.
Not that mouth.
A bitch is ready. Okay. We gonna make it
the
do
mouth
what it
no
do,
matter
baby.
what, whether we are locked down or outside.
And it's cold
Not that
outside now.
tongue cluck.
We ain't
Yeah.
even gonna be sweaty with it because it's cold outside.
I mean, you could still be sweaty with it. You could still be sweaty with it.
All right. Well, speaking of knocking that pussy out. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Welcome to See the Thing Is podcast.
See, the
I
thing
was trying
is,
to get into there
where we
was some
hold no
boxing shit.
punches, not even
December
from your
1st.
box.
This is how we're starting the month, y'all.
Not sure if you've ever been fisted, but okay, never mind. That took it a little too far.
Wallet.
So did y'all watch the fight?
Yes, I did. Speaking of fisting, I like that.
You see what I mean?
That was probably the nastiest segue we've ever fucking
That was
had.
filthy.
For the record.
That was filthy.
Nastiest segue in life. Yeah, I saw the fight, and I felt bad for Nate Robinson, honestly.
I guess we'll start with not the prime time, but we'll start with
yeah. We can build.
We're gonna start with the Knicks tape. We're gonna start with the Knicks tape. We're gonna start with the Knicks tape, and I just want to say,
popped. By the way,
I just want to say, as a Knicks fan since birth, you know, this former New York Knicks member taking this L. We're used to this. You know what I'm saying? As a Knicks fan, we're just used to this. We're used to taking L's. We take them. You know what I'm saying? We take them gracefully at this point.
I taught myself a long time ago, back in like 99, 2000. Like I can't with the Knicks.
Oh,
I just can't.
Not only
they
the
came out with that "Go New York, Go New York, Go." That was my era of being a Knicks fan. After that, I can't do it anymore. So I couldn't even like take this whole situation seriously. I said it on Twitter. Bo knows this, Bo knows that. Bo, don't box. I know there's a lot of athletes that try to do the Michael Jordan thing, try to do the Bo Jackson thing, try to do the Deion Sanders thing of being well-rounded. It's not for everybody.
It was the grandstanding on social media for me. You know, Nate Robinson being like, you know what? This is for every athlete. This is for all the NBA players. This is for my kids. I was like, ooh.
It's funny because athletes came out like, this wasn't for the NBA. This wasn't for us, sir.
Did you see the video that went viral on Twitter that was like NBA, like Nate Robinson, this is for all the NBA players, and it's literally the clip of like the cameras panning to like Draymond and Steph Curry when Fergie was doing the national anthem.
A mess.
And you see everybody looking at each other like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, this ain't it, sis. I don't know who you trying to honor. We're not honoring America.
To my understanding, this white guy is a YouTuber, right?
He's huge.
He has about
Jake and Logan Paul. They are two of the biggest YouTubers.
Okay.
Like
Jake
in life.
Paul has like 20.2 million subscribers on YouTube.
I do want to ask both of y'all because it came out what the people got paid to do this. Nate got paid $600,000. Both of them got paid $600,000 for this fight. Would y'all square up in a ring for $600,000 if you knew you was gonna become a meme?
No.
$600,000.
You know what?
Because I would do some things for $10,000. I ain't gonna hold you.
I'm having a kombucha girl moment.
I don't know. I feel like Nate Robinson really thought he was gonna win. So maybe.
I just think there's a difference between really knowing how to fight and then preparing for this type of fight.
I think it depends, right? Because Roy Jones Jr. apparently got $3 million. I'm not taking $3 million. My life is worth more than $3 million. You're not putting me in the ring with Mike Tyson for less than $20 million.
Facts.
I'm not even. No, you kidding me? There's not enough Vaseline in the world. There's not enough nothing. There's not enough fitness drugs in the world to get me to be in the ring with Mike Tyson.
They put him in the NBA side.
They put him in the NBA
fuck
side.
out.
Damn it.
Bro,
Nate.
that is hilarious.
NBA stands for never boxing again. That's what it should stand for.
That is exactly.
I like that one, Bridget.
Never boxing again. Never boxing.
I need him to get on a golf course.
I think a non-contact sport should be the next segment.
You know what? Jordan did it. He went to golf.
He also did baseball.
Also.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Little to no contact.
I like that.
Little to no.
I really
What did y'all
do.
think of the main fight ending in a draw?
I loved it. I absolutely loved it.
girl.
Oh my goodness. Being from Brooklyn, Tyson, just growing up, I literally came out the womb and I was told Tyson is it and that's it. Like grew up in a household, whole family into boxing. Like this was everything for me. This is what I wanted to see for the past 20 years.
Really?
Yes.
Watching Roy Jones Jr. try to catch his breath during round one really
First
was
off, I need the new age people listening
entertaining.
Did y'all see he was a rapper at one point? He tried.
Y'all
he tried.
must have forgot.
Y'all must have forgot.
Was on 106
we
and
did
Park,
not
girl.
forget.
So not only must have forgot that Roy Jones was a goddamn rapper, the only thing that I still relate to Mike Tyson is the ear.
Let me tell you something.
Mike Tyson was a big deal.
The ear.
The beautiful thing that I loved about this was that Mike Tyson came out dressed for hot yoga. And I said this on Twitter because I just watched his demeanor, his chi. Everything was in alignment. Do you know what I'm saying? And it was just so chakras.
All right, here you go.
His chakras were aligned. He had a cutout tee with a satin bati rider short. That what they're called? That much thigh meat out for a man. First of all, I'm terrified of any man that has the confidence and conviction as a man and comfort in his manhood to come out in those little shorts.
You never saw like old videos
They're old
of
shorts, yes,
of the NBA players too.
Yes,
I ain't gonna lie. I want it back. I like seeing a good thigh on a man.
love it. This is what I'm saying. Look at this cutout T-shirt. He turned the T-shirt into a cape. I loved it. I loved every minute.
Shout out
of it.
to Brownsville though.
Shout out to Brownsville on his shirt.
Is that where he's
a vibe.
from?
That was such a vibe.
Brownsville, Brooklyn. Yeah.
Okay.
It was great. I was here for it.
That was one of the places in Brooklyn I was told to stay far away from.
Yeah.
There in East New York. Just stay away.
Mother Gaston Boulevard. Yes. You do not want to go there.
I would say if you don't know anybody, it's probably a good idea.
Stay off the B60.
B60.
Not the bus shout out.
The bus shout out. We getting deep. If you know, you know.
B60. All right.
No.
That's far from me. Yeah, I did watch that.
I will say the winner of it and what I would like to see more, Snoop Dogg did his thing with the
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg needs to do commentary for every event.
All the time.
Every sporting event. Every
I would
single
like
one.
Snoop
I love
Dogg
it. He
to do
said, "Yo, the uncle's
commentary
fighting
for
at the
lacrosse.
reunion."
Yeah.
Nah, he. I thought it was great, and what's crazy is we do have Chuck and Ernie and Shaq, and they give their takes, and we have Chris Webber and all of these other black men that are in. Well, Ernie,
Sugar Ray Leonard was there too.
But-
Sugar Ray, listen.
Yeah.
but what?
That's one of his
one of his-
after
yes.
boxing. That was
one of his jobs, and he was great too.
For
His
years now.
commentary
Yeah,
is
but
great.
but I think that Snoop brought in that real nigga tape.
Well, Snoop, just a real
did,
nigga
though.
tape, as well as just knowing the culture and understanding and really engulfing the culture, and that's what makes his takes great, because it's like he's literally speaking for us who are engulfed in the culture.
But also,
as well.
there's a timelessness that Snoop Dogg has that most artists don't have from his generation.
Right.
He's one of those artists that can get up and
Transcended.
he did, and perform songs from 30 years ago
With a
that
blunt.
everybody knows.
With a blunt and staples.
I
His
call
generation knows. Our generation knows. The younger generation knows.
I call it the Madonna effect. Madonna had a really great way of reinventing herself every 10 years.
So did while she
Yes.
was sitting on her Black King's lap this week. I know y'all saw it.
Sure did.
Y'all saw it. She out here with a little young
match.
tenderoni. Come on, Madonna, get that.
Madonna got her
slay me.
groove back. I'm not mad.
Listen, once you go
She
black,
got her
you never
groove back.
go. She's there.
She went around. She went a couple of colors. I
Did she?
can't
Okay.
even
Yeah,
say
she likes
she
to-
went
she
black
likes-
and went
yeah.
back.
She doesn't have a type, huh?
She likes all the flavors.
She had a myriad.
Have y'all
Myriad.
ever dabbled outside of black men?
Yes.
Really? Oh,
You have?
you have. Look, me and Bridget like, bitch, really?
I mean, mixed men, but they've all been mixed with
No.
black, so never.
Same.
I've dabbled.
You have?
Yes.
Was it worth the journey?
Was it worth the dabble?
Was it worth the trip?
It was cool.
Like, was it worth sampling? Like,
It was cool.
oh,
Yeah.
it was cool. All right.
It was cool.
I'm still not there yet.
I've never wandered.
I've never wandered.
Never wandered too far.
I believe I want to be, and I will end up with a black king. Like that's just.
Oh, no, I'm gonna end up with a black king. You're
But
goddamn right.
You took a little trip though.
But I took a little trip in my 20s.
Okay, all right. I can fuck with that.
Yeah.
Listen, Olivia be leading the way.
You know what I mean?
Secretly and quietly, Olivia be leading the
Mother
way.
has lived.
Mother has lived.
Mother has lived
I ain't
her
mad.
life
I ain't mad.
and still living.
Listen, speaking of mothers who have lived,
Uh-oh.
Soul Train Awards was last night. Did y'all watch Soul Train?
Back to the auntie talk. No, I'm just playing.
Mothers who have lived. Mother. Brandy, who is the vocal mother, gave
she
us
is
vocals
vocal
last night.
Bible.
Jazmine Sullivan gave us
Oh,
vocals
I was going
last
with the
night.
auntie talk as far as the host because it was Tashina Arnold.
It sure
and,
was.
Listen,
It sure was.
Who was the other
Auntie
host?
me to death with those two. I
They're
love
hilarious, bro.
They
I
are
love
funny.
it.
They are
Okay,
hilarious.
Tashina Arnold and
And Tisha Campbell.
there we go. God damn it, I couldn't think of it.
Yeah, Gina and Pam.
Gina and Pam. God damn, I
Look
want
at
to
you! Look at you! Not remember the light skinned girl. What's up with that? What's up with that?
That's what we gonna do.
She's a jigaboo inside her soul. She is. She's a jigaboo inside her soul. I feel you. I feel you on that. Me too, sis.
You know, I ain't remember that thick ass light skinned hoe. Who is she? Now let me stop. My bad. She did have an ass though, bitch. You rewatch Martin, that
did.
ass was poking, bitch.
It was.
Fuck
Her
Buffy
fits
the
were
body.
cute, too. Her fits were cute. Honestly, they are so unapologetically themselves all
Yes.
the time. And
Yes.
on a 10 all the time. Their energy is great. Their comedic timing is great. They don't hold no punches with each other. Like, they're just the perfect host duo. I just think they're great. They were dope. But yeah, Soul Train Awards was a vibe last night. They had a soul cypher with Shantae Moore
Ooh, child.
and Shanice.
Ooh, PJ Morton
Sounding like an auntie.
and
Go ahead.
Stokely from Mint Condition.
Let me tell y'all.
The riffs.
The riffs,
The
runs,
vocals.
the notes.
Ooh.
The notes that were reached.
On the tune of Love of My Life. And they remixed all of their songs to intertwine with Love.
It was a soul cipher and it was a vibe. It was exactly what and honestly, we've trashed the other award shows the last couple of weeks. This award show to me was redemptive as fuck.
Right.
Like,
right.
Watching this reminded us like, yo, R&B, black music is the shit. Black music leads the fucking charge every time.
I will say that as far as maybe the promotion or maybe there's just so much going on with being at home, I didn't know it was even live until y'all were like, y'all ain't watching the Soul Train Awards. And so it's what's crazy is I was too busy watching Real Housewives of Potomac. So I'm sorry, I was in my reality.
Well, you
TV
kept it
bed.
black.
You were still supporting black.
I was supporting black,
show.
but then I did go into The Undoing, which we'll talk about later. But I didn't actually watch this, but only because as a consumer of award shows now, knowing that majority of it is virtual, I literally just recap the performances.
Yeah.
Lucky Day performed with Babyface. And Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis introduced
and that
like come on.
Is literally an induction of a future R&B legend.
Correct.
Just the Lucky Day.
Oh, I met him at Joe's pool party. I was lusting, bitch.
This subtle flex.
That man is beautiful.
At Joe's pool party.
At Joe's pool party. I was
the
like,
outdoor pool party. It didn't happen this year.
So because Joe is who Joe is, that's who performed. Like he performed, and I was like, hey, here's my number. We shouldn't. Oh yeah, I was drunk enough to hit on Lucky Day, but I think he is a beautiful ass man.
He is. He's so talented.
And I thought he was young. He's a grown, like he's in his 30s. He's in his 30s.
He is.
Look, you didn't know that, right?
I didn't know that. I thought he was 20-something.
Same, bro. He's in his 30s.
Let me shoot my shot.
Get your ball out your pocket.
Let me shoot my shot.
It's time.
Yeah, man. But no, I think he's 35 years old, bro.
Let me shoot my shot to you, nigga. And your birthday is 2 days before mine.
Oh, hell.
Libra music.
No, actually, if it's 2 days before yours, he may be a Virgo.
Oh, no. Love me.
Not the wink, bitch. The wink to Lucky Day is it.
Love me.
To the screen.
Love
Listen, we might have the same type because I was moist over goddamn St. John last week, and now you got the little. They both got the little hair, dark chocolate complexion going on.
You know
I know. She's about to be the battery in your pack. Sis. She gonna get you right for 2021.
No, we gonna get you some love.
Yes.
No, that's dope. I definitely want to check this. I know Lucky
great.
Day has been coming out. Not only just he's been doing a lot of features on stuff too, but. Even if guys, if y'all are looking for a nice little playlist to set the mood right, honestly. Lucky Day got some bops.
Yeah, he does.
He really does. So this is dope. Who else performed on Soul Train Awards with y'all?
Her performed. Yeah. Monica got Lady of Soul Award.
Really?
Yes.
Looking dashing as always.
She had Fendi on or Gucci?
No.
She had an all black ensemble.
Very Whitney-esque.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was very sexy.
Yes.
She was given very sexy, very rich.
She looked beautiful.
Yes, she looked incredible.
But it's just great to watch that last night. It's unfortunate that, award shows like that, they don't get the proper promotion.
Right.
We're not going to talk about that, the reasons why, but y'all know. But it's really, really great to see us being celebrated in such a beautiful way. We have to talk about Jazmine Sullivan.
We have to talk about
Jazmine.
Before we get to Jazmine, can I actually... let me see if I can find it. Or Screamin', can you pull up the retweet that Keyshia Cole had? Actually, because in terms of supporting black award shows, she had some choice words for the BET Awards. And I think that, you should consider as black artists, I understand us as consumers celebrating these black award shows, but Keyshia Cole decided to kind of she retweeted a post that said, I performed 2004, 2005, 2006. It was an Instagram post, Screamin', but she pretty much came out and was just like, these black award shows that y'all sit here and say are for us ain't really for us. I had number one. She dropped her Billboard stats. She dropped her singles stats. She said she had a number one show on TV and she never won a BET award. Keyshia Cole. And she performed live for 4 or 5 years straight. So I guess that's what I wanted to ask y'all, because I know we'll probably also get into the Grammy conversation, because Bridget let us know in the group chat that she's Grammy nominated this year. Shout out to, go ahead. Humble flex. Humble motherfucking flex.
We gonna get into that.
But yeah, I just wanted to know y'all's thoughts on what y'all thought about maybe Black award shows also not really digging deep enough into the culture where they give flowers to the artists that should be receiving flowers.
I feel like Keyshia Cole, I'm not trying to defend because she is a phenomenal R&B singer. The albums that she did come out with were really, really great, but she was also surrounded by a lot of competition.
Yeah.
In
The
her
timing.
By the way,
was really
Screen
rough.
Man, I'm better than you. I'll go ahead and read what Keyshia had to say since you couldn't find it. All these award shows have been a mess from the start. Let's talk about how Keyshia Cole had a hit show on BET for 3 seasons and 3 platinum-selling #1 albums and probably close to a dozen hit singles and didn't even get a BET award. Keyshia performed at the BET Awards 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, and 2010, and not one award. Keyshia Cole, and she reposted on her thing. So yeah, go ahead.
So somebody else said it.
Somebody else said it and she reposted it. No, somebody else said it and she reposted the same way.
Keyshia Cole did this. Keyshia Cole did that. And I had Keyshia Cole had a #1 hit TV show on BET because Keyshia Cole knows how to code.
She sure did. But yeah, I guess do y'all have any insight on that? Because yeah, I get it. A lot of us maybe didn't support the Soul Train, don't support BET, but also as these Black award shows, people within our own culture don't feel like they're respected as artists.
It's tough.
I think timing has a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
I actually, to be honest, as an artist, I will say I think timing actually holds more weight than talent and hard work. If I'm being honest, yeah, I think timing has more to do with it.
Is that based off
agree.
of also your experience? Like, do you feel like you feel like your career as an R&B artist would have been different today than it was when you came out?
Absolutely. I came out when I first got signed and was working on music. It was 2009 or 2010, and that was right when Twitter had just started, right before Instagram became a thing, right? And it was during a time when us coming up as artists, what we were taught to do was keep our personal lives completely separate, private, and create this artist persona that is for the world, right? That model, that blueprint didn't work after 2009. You had to start sharing your thoughts. You had to start sharing pictures. You had to be on, what was it was like Friendster or something like that.
And
it was
Twitter.
and Twitter, and Tumblr. You had to have a blog that was this visual representation of who
but
you are.
still somewhat keep it professional to an extent.
Right.
Not like now where you can like say any crazy shit or
And
pop a
nobody
titty.
checks you.
And,
Come on, Papa Titty.
Right.
Shout out
to
JT. I like that titty. She had a nice little Hershey Kiss nipple.
It was nice.
Sorry, y'all. Listen, I like women.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Why are you apologizing?
Don't apologize.
Okay, I just,
Sorry.
you know,
love nipple.
My
I was
guy.
here for it. And listen, whenever a celebrity got anything that leaks, bitch, y'all know I be on the Pornhub every night. They show up in the top searches. It's
Do
crazy.
they?
They created a whole video off of JT's nipple coming out her top.
She has a really nice titty. Shout out to JT.
I swear to God, anytime there's a celebrity
They
trending,
made like an After Effects edit
there
of her titty?
there be edits on the Pornhub, bitch.
They made
I'm
a
telling
fan
you.
cam?
A fan cam? Not a fan cam of the titty. I gotta go.
Now, but back to Keyshia Cole. I know you were looking up. I told you, like, she didn't get the respect.
I didn't believe you. I was like, nah, there's no way. With all the fucking hits that woman has, there's no way she don't have Grammys or American Music Awards or something.
I should have cheated.
Love?
That lyrically, that song makes no sense, but that was a good song.
Wait, why doesn't it make sense lyrically?
I Changed My Mind was also a fucking smash.
A fucking hit.
Come on,
Wait,
bro.
Scream Man, can we pull up the lyrics for Love by Keyshia Cole? I want to know how it don't make sense.
That song lyrically makes no sense, but it sounds beautiful.
That I wasn't good enough.
That's cool. That's Insecurity. That
I
makes
don't
sense.
even think I sang the right lyric.
No.
I used to think I was fine enough.
I used to think that I wasn't fine enough. I used to think that I wasn't wild enough.
Facts.
But I won't waste my time trying to figure out why you playing games, what's that's all about.
This is niggas. This makes sense to me.
And I can't believe you're hurting me. I met your girl with a difference. What you see in her, you don't see in me. But I
bitch,
guess
she's
it
a
was all just
side chick
make-believe.
that met the
No,
main bitch.
I don't think this was a side chick thing. I think this was she got left and her nigga decided to act right with this next bitch.
Oh.
And then
That's what this
she
feels like right
says
here.
in the chorus, "Oh love, never knew what I was missing. You ain't miss it. He left you, sis."
But she felt the love for him. But
Love, never knew what I was missing, but I knew once we start kissing, I found.
We don't have to do that.
I found love.
We don't have to. We don't need to find that.
Never.
We don't ever need
I have
to find
to say
that.
it like how she
I
found. So what did you find?
Oh
if
wait,
he
no,
left
and it
you?
says now you're gone. What am I gonna do?
She got left. He broke her heart because he's trash.
But this is valid. This is how a lot of women feel. No, like we get left.
But sis, you
every
ain't
day,
find
B.
nothing. He left your ass. You can't find something that left you.
She's talking. She said found, so it's past tense.
She
Never knew
found
what I
love
was
with this
missing,
man.
but I knew once we start kissing, I found love. Like she didn't know. She didn't know what she thought it was her. She thought it was her fault. I get it. I understand.
That sound toxic.
But we all get into these
been in those
toxic
situations.
relationships.
You never served as a rehab center for a man, and then he decided to be.
But like I didn't turn
That's what
it
this
into
shit was.
a heartful love song.
because you ain't an
singing in
R&B
Times Square.
artist. Sis. You a DJ.
I wasn't singing in Times Square, looking all cute and great.
That type of toxic shit will definitely put you in a fur coat in Times Square, bitch.
Damn.
It's a
I know
cold
that's
world.
right.
Okay.
Because while she was out there looking fly, she was looking for the next one.
Okay.
We all looking for a rebound.
Alicia Keys says, some things, some people want it all. I don't want nothing at all except that thigh-high Timberland boot and that shearling in Morningside Park. Okay? Sis was in Morningside Park. If I Ain't Got You video. That was with Method Man. Y'all remember that?
Got you.
Yeah.
Who did you say?
That was Alicia Keys.
And who else?
And Method Man. Method
Another
Man was
one
in
that makes
video.
me moist.
All right.
Sorry,
Shout out to
I will
Clifford.
respect his
We
marriage.
love Method Man.
God, we sure do.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, back to Soul Train Awards before we get to our freshly
But
squeezed.
yeah, we got to get into Jazmine Sullivan.
Yes.
We have to talk about
She did that.
Jazmine
She
motherfucking
did
Sullivan.
that.
And I feel like I just want to call her Jazmine motherfucking Sullivan from now on because Jazmine motherfucking Sullivan. Because
This
and
shit's a
also
beautiful
I also need to
performance.
take a minute to shout out the musicians because Adam Blackstone
Yes.
and Omar Edwards. I
Yes.
saw Omar. He had his mask on, so we couldn't really see
But
him.
we
He
saw
was on keys.
Adam. We saw Adam.
Adam Blackstone
Yeah.
is literally the GOAT
Legendary.
of musical directors. We're talking about from the last 10 years, from every award show, the Grammys, Soul Train Awards, BET
the man.
Awards, Hip Hop Awards, American Music Awards. Your boy runs the show. He figures out and honorable mention, Beyonce's Coachella.
Oh.
Yes.
So
Say less.
I met Adam many moons ago, but eons ago. Omar Edwards used to be Jay-Z's MD. That's how I met Omar, and then him and Adam actually are from Philly as well as
This
Jazmine.
subtle flex is brought to you by.
Subtle Flex has been brought to you by.
We're gonna get the goddamn
We're gonna
drop
get the drop
soon.
I'm gonna go home and make the drop.
Jasmine. I always say Brandy is vocal Bible.
Okay.
If that is the situation, then Jasmine is Jasmine is Moses. Then.
She's the hymn,
Jesus?
she's the hymn book.
Jasmine is Moses. Jasmine parts the Red Sea for her people, and we are her people.
my people.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And on the way out, you can pick up your feelings because she's not scared of lions or tigers or bears. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell
I
you?
know that's right.
Jasmine motherfucking Sullivan performed "Pick Up Your Feelings," which is her latest single, which I know Liv is going to play because for Fresh.
Not only that, a few of y'all also came at us because we didn't give her flowers. This is a single that dropped maybe a week or two ago.
Yeah.
Y'all, we talk about a lot of music here. We just, we didn't miss it.
Yeah, we didn't miss it. We
didn't miss it. We just didn't play
And
it.
to be
but
honest,
we gonna give her flowers.
To be honest, I didn't love the record until I saw the performance.
Right.
Yeah.
The
Till I
live
saw the live
performance.
performance, I was like, oh shit, that's right. Jazmine motherfucking Sullivan. Bring that shit back. And so Soul Train Awards, she performed it and it was sensational. Mm-hmm. So
Shout out to her, man.
We'll get into
she
Freshly
looks
Squeezed.
great too.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm also here for the bottom lashes.
It's very 60s mod.
I love it.
I love
Dress.
it. Sorry, YouTube.
I know YouTube ain't hearing shit.
Look at me, Bob. It's a good song.
Feelings.
All right.
Yeah, I didn't love it until I heard the acoustic and the live performance, and I said, "Holy shit, this record, go off, Jazmine."
But and she's singing it with feelings.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's there.
Yeah.
It's there. I feel it. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna hold you.
Pick up your feelings, motherfucker.
Don't forget to pick up your feelings on the way out the door.
I know that's right.
Motherfucking Sullivan.
I hear that.
Have y'all ever told a man that?
To pick up your feelings?
Yeah, like has a guy ever liked you more than you like them?
Yes.
Yes.
And how do you go about like, because we experience it as women all the time, where we really like a guy and he ain't really giving it to us how we want it. But have y'all noticed a man like you way more than you like them? What did y'all do? You told him to pick up his feelings?
Yeah. Well, not in those words, but yeah. Like,
How do you
relax.
check a man when he like you more than you like him? How do you check him?
Relax yourself. Please settle down.
I mean, I like you, but I like myself more. That's usually how I end things. It's got to be this is cool and all, but it's just not working for me.
not
Square
the
peg, circle hole doesn't fit. Sorry.
I don't think men really like. I don't think it's a common conversation though. Like when a man, because men be in their feelings too. I know they want to act like they the players and it's all us, but they be in their feelings too. Like I remember I had a recent situation. But it was
entanglement.
It wasn't entanglement. I liked him. I vibed with him, but I think he wanted a little bit more, and I let him know up front, you'll never be my boyfriend, because he was a felon. So like Chipotle wouldn't hire him, and I was like,
wow.
I know that's really bad.
Is that a non-negotiable for you?
I mean, listen. Until they start making things a little easier for felons, it was. I was just like, you got to go back to selling guns now.
Wow.
Like, I don't know, what jobs are you gonna have with a felony? I mean,
that's really
there's
tough.
the vote. I mean, it was tough. I'm not gonna lie.
I feel like trade jobs. You can learn you can learn a trade. You can go to trade school.
Facts. I mean, it was just
like there's a lot of there's some options. It sucks though. There's not a lot of options.
It was just one of those where I was just like,
I think the downside for that would be the travel. We can't go nowhere. You can't leave the country, bro.
Oh, you can't leave the country.
No, it depends. It depends on the extent of your charge. But I mean, yeah, it's a lot of felons can't leave the country for a certain amount of time.
And he had just did like 8 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he still wasn't even in his 30s. So that goes to show as well. Like,
wow.
The extent of your entire 20s, he was locked up.
You became a whole man in jail.
A whole man in jail.
That's hard.
Which doesn't equate to a whole man. Because there's a lot of things I don't think you learn. Not... Why? This is what we doing?
I saw her searching some shit over here and I was like, I'm not even going to look. I'd rather be surprised. And lo and behold.
This is literally...
Never fucking fails.
It doesn't look.
Shout out to all my convicts out there.
No, I'm telling you. No, and I'm sure find a motive. I do.
Closer.
Listen, he got freedom, but not with me, bitch.
My car was stolen. No registration.
Wait, so y'all dating men with records?
I've dated. Yeah.
I did briefly, but it wasn't.
They're rampant in Harlem.
Not their rampant.
Brooklyn.
She's saying it like it's a 7-Eleven. It's rampant.
She's like,
in Harlem.
they're actually on every
When I
corner.
lived in Harlem, I dated a couple of them.
They come a dime a dozen.
Nah, when I was younger, I went on a couple dates with a guy that had an ankle bracelet on. It happened.
Wait, how was he able? He was able to go on a date.
He had an ankle bracelet on. I don't want. All
right.
I don't want to dive too deep down that hole, but I'm gonna just tell you, he had an ankle bracelet on.
We'll leave that there.
But,
I ain't gonna lie. When I was in Florida, a bitch loved a little gold set and an ankle monitor.
I was more upset about. I was
up.
more upset about the bootcut jean that had to be worn with it than I was about the actual ankle bracelet. The bootcut jean threw me the fuck off. I was like, this is.
She said, "Babe, you can't even wear skinny jeans with me."
I'm feeling unlucky with you and your lucky jeans. We gotta go. No. This ain't it. Matumbo.
Nothing.
I told y'all, square peg, circle hole. It does not. It's not a fit. It's just not a fit.
I am dead. Well, y'all, shout out to again, Jazmine Sullivan. She bringing the heat. I'm glad that she's back too. I'm not gonna hold you.
You know what? That really, and LMA performed too. She also did a really great job. I'm just happy that it reminded us when her. Oh, and shout out to Snow Allegra. Snow Allegra won Best New Artist, and she posted something really sweet and thoughtful on her Instagram about it. And in her caption, made it a point to honor the fact that she has been inspired by so many Black artists, and she's grateful that she's grateful that she's received the love and respect and appreciation as a Persian woman for creating R&B music that's from her soul, for being embraced. She is grateful to the Black community for embracing her that way.
She's Persian.
And
I
it's
don't
just
be thinking about her race.
She really has put in the work with this music, and her music is quality. It's incredible.
Yeah.
So shout out to Snow Allegra. Congrats for Best New Artist.
Shout out, and she does give a lot of shout outs and
she
thanks
does.
to the Soul Train committee.
Yeah, she always shows love. She always shows
dope.
love. And shout out Dion, who's
and
also known as
I don't
No
know.
ID
I don't know
well.
if I'm gonna activate y'all's Allegras, but y'all, if you like to play music or don't, and y'all got an Alexa, I have one in my room now, and I just be like, Alexa, play Snow Allegra radio. And that is a whole
It's a vibe
for
So
sex.
let me find
My
out. Okay.
goodness.
For sex?
For sex.
Okay.
Like,
Say less.
well, she has a whole lot, like, there's a lot of artists that are somehow in the algorithm of Snow Allegra.
Yeah.
But Alexa, play.
Yeah.
And I go to Snow Allegra immediately. So
When I start having sex again, I'm a.
well, not only that, shout out to Liv, because Liv got her reggae playlist. You got a lot of playlists going.
I do have
we
a
need
reggae
playlist.
Thank you.
Hold on. My man is Jamaican, so all we do in the car. There's only 2 things that no, 3 actually, because we've been listening to Recession 2 as well.
Oh, I
Shout
thought
out
you were
Young
going to say
Jeezy.
Christmas music.
No, what's crazy is he hates Christmas. So we're gonna see how this. Like I'm literally Will Ferrell from Elf. Like
This will be
Santa!
interesting.
Like I'm that. You know
This
what I'm
will be
saying?
interesting.
This is gonna be very interesting because all the conversations we have, I'm like, oh my god, we can go ice skating and we can go see the tree in Rockefeller Center and we can go see the lights on Fifth Avenue. And he's looking at me like, bitch, you have one activity. Like I feel like you know what I'm saying? I have capacity for
That's
one
funny.
Christmas activity, so I gotta narrow it down. But there's 3 things we listen to in the car. 10-10 wins.
Okay.
10-10 wins.
Mad Jamaican. No,
Jamaican is
It's just mad old. My dad, it's mad old. If you drive in the car all the time, you gotta be on 10-10 wins. 10-10 wins. Right. Jeezy, we've been listening to Jeezy Recession 2 and Liv's playlist, Liv's reggae playlist.
Yeah, you put it in the group chat.
What?
That's what I was. Yeah.
Between the Sanchez and Barris.
Oh, me.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Like you giving us all of the reggae vibes we
It's
need.
what we all grew up on. That was the music that we heard.
Every song.
Cleaning the house.
Yeah.
That's why the cover art is a grandmother with a pointer broom.
Not the points of room.
Pointer broom sweeping in the yard.
Yeah, it is
That's
clean
what we grew up-
playlist. Yeah.
That's what we grew
It's
up
a
on.
great
Yeah.
playlist. So
Thank
we
you.
have to make sure we make sure we gotta
I'm on
shout that
Apple
out on Apple
Music.
Music.
Apple Music, recognize and bring a bag.
Yes.
But yes, my awesome people that follow me on Apple Music, I do have playlists
Yes.
for moods.
And SoundCloud too, right?
And SoundCloud.
And
But
SoundCloud
the
as
Apple
well.
Music playlists are fire.
you.
Dope. Yes. So make sure you go and follow Olivia Dope on Apple Music because her playlists are out of this world. And now it's time for our playlist.
Hey.
Freshly Squeezed. Brought to you by Audio Mac.
Shout out Audio Mac.
I feel like we need to come up with a song, with a drop in a song for Audio Mac. Audio Mac. Like, you know what I'm saying? The
You
way
are
that they
so-
used to
I
have-
like that.
Not only your
love
white
it.
customer service voice, but now you're doing
No, I like that vibe.
y'all commercial as fuck.
I feel like we gotta do that for
Audio
Audio Mac.
But yeah,
come
no,
up with
y'all
one.
can listen to the whole episode there, as well as any of the songs that we play kind of
Yes.
and let y'all rock to during the show. Y'all could go on there and download the playlist.
And we
y'all.
appreciate the feedback. I know people have been
We
sending
sure
us
do.
stuff and been like, yo, have you heard such and such? Like, we love that shit. That's fire. Like, keep y'all, I'm happy
Yeah.
y'all are interacting with us in that
I
level.
see the DMs of the
Right.
links
Bitch, they think
and
we
the
A&Rs now, bitch. I'm about to
SoundClouds.
add A&R to
Y'all
my
are
goddamn
A&R
title.
me to death. I like
Please.
it though.
Please.
And I am listening, and I'm trying to configure how I'm gonna configure, but I'm definitely listening to like all the new music.
They're
I
sending
enjoy
us
it.
a lot.
Yeah.
I
love it.
I truly
enjoy
feel
it.
like we
I
work
love
for
it.
a
I'm
label
here for
now.
Enjoy it.
So
Jesus.
let's get into our freshly squeezed because there were a couple releases this week.
Did y'all like this week's music?
Um,
Oh, the sides. Both
far
of y'all
and
just
few.
sides. So
Far and few.
Far and few, same.
Yeah.
I feel like we've had such enriching weeks of music that this week
Yeah.
was a little
Sometimes you
dry.
need a
in
break.
maybe it was a
comparison.
holiday because of the holidays. Maybe.
Yeah.
Might have been.
Election day, we had the same problem.
We did.
Yeah, we
You're
did.
right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Election week, rather.
Yeah. Well, this was also Thanksgiving week. Like it was a weird, thing.
It's a weird time.
It's a weird time. Ritz Cracker Friday.
Ritz Cracker Friday.
Friday. So
Well, I guess a lot of people, y'all want to start with singles before we get into albums.
Oh, yeah, for
'Cause,
sure.
You know, a lot of people dropped some singles that was dope.
I'd like to start with mine.
yes.
Yes.
So I'm a fan of Maya.
So am I.
A Libra
So
of
am I.
our own hearts. I mean, Maya has been doing it independently for several years
Yes,
now.
she has.
And been doing it well.
Doing it and
Smooth
doing it.
Jones won a Grammy back in, I think, like 2017, 2018. I can't remember what year that album came out, but she definitely won a Grammy. Independent artist winning a Grammy.
That's fire.
In the past recent years. So Maya has been doing her thing independently. She recently released a song called I'ma Do It, and it's a bop. I mean,
What's she gonna do?
Maya did it. She gives me great vegan vibes. I am inspired by her.
Great vegan vibes.
You know, like
does.
she got all the body yaddy with the vegan life.
Body, yaddy, 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 yaddy,
Maya
yaddy.
is
So
fine.
when Maya puts out a record, I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna vibe to it. So this one is called "Do It," and
I will say it's also different looking at her past stuff because she was thick to me back then. Mm-hmm. And now seeing the old videos, I was like, damn, Maya, you wasn't even thick.
she was skinny.
She was skinny,
thin.
right?
She was thin.
I thought she was thick.
Nah.
I gained weight being vegan.
Really?
Yes.
Because all them carbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. I feel like that'll happen to me. I don't have no interest in that.
You got to be careful because you do gain weight.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to eat like a rabbit in order to do that. I'll pass.
I'ma do it. I'ma do it. I'ma do it. I'ma do it.
It's
I
cute.
feel like this is some shit that Liv would do.
It would.
This is a
It's
record
cute.
Liv would
This
do.
is a
I feel like
whole
you could
Libra.
remix, but you,
I'ma flirt with everybody. I'ma
but
get
also-
I'ma get it popping. Yeah.
You know who this song just made me go straight to?
Who?
Christina Milian, Drop It Low.
I really thought that. I swear to God.
I
swear to
do.
God,
gives
sitting here
me
like this
because
sounds like an old record that I heard before.
Maya
Yes.
has vocals. It doesn't give me that, but it gives me like Christina Milian, Drop It Low, like
Yeah.
yeah.
It's fun.
You went there with it?
Fun
I was there.
R&B
You was
pop
there?
girl vibes. Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
it is.
But yeah, I fucks with this. It's for outside, but I'm gonna be inside.
This sounds like a Jhené Aiko record. If Jhené Aiko was gonna talk some shit on a record, that's
Right.
what
Right.
tone wise, it sounds like something
Yeah.
she would do.
So
Talking shit.
Maya out here keeping up with the times.
And Maya
and Maya's still looking just
looking
like
25.
She looking like Maya.
Go off, Maya.
I love it.
Live your best life, Maya.
We all used to
for
really
it.
think the 30s was old, and now we all in our 30s, and people is
But
looking
that's
like they
also,
was
but
like,
that's also because
shit.
the girls we were listening to looked mad young, and they, you know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
We
They
grew up
looked
with
mad
them.
young, and we
We
grew up with them, and they still look like they're
They still look
that
like
age.
that.
They're still young.
Ashanti
So-
still looks like Ashanti.
Ashanti.
Ashanti
let me
looks
tell you
great.
something.
Libra music. Ashanti,
I need
Maya,
Ashanti.
Christina Milian, all looking bomb as hell because
Yeah.
us Libras be doing it. 'Cause
I
we
need
do.
Ashanti.
doing it. Wow.
I need
Damn.
Ashanti to immediately release the workout tape, sis. I need
She has
Ashanti's
a trainer here in New
fitness.
York.
I
Maybe
need Ashanti's
Really?
fitness.
I'll
moment.
link y'all with his
In
Instagram.
Glen Cove?
in Glen.
Not in Glen. All right,
Island.
bitch. All right, bitch. All right. But yeah, no, she has a trainer here, but she has a trainer like that be working. She tags him sometimes. I be seeing. So
Shout out to Nassau County and Suffolk.
All right, Long Island.
look, all right, Long Island,
Long Island.
with the drops.
Yeah.
What other singles we got?
Long Island music.
We'll get into it later. Of course, Juicy J dropped 1995 featuring Logic. That's actually I'm gonna play a song from his album later, but we have some other stuff to get to before we get to albums.
We do.
What other singles? I see you guys.
I mean, I found a song by this really dope Nigerian duo. I mean, and they make R&B music. They're from Nigeria, but they've been in Cali for a number of years. But they're
doing their thing
they're
in the
great.
R&B scene.
Van
so,
Jess.
yes.
They're two
Van
sisters.
Jess.
If you're an R&B, if you're an
Ivana
R&B
and
head, you
Jessica.
know Van Jess.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you've been listening to R&B, they dropped a record last week called "Slow Down," which
oh, I saw this video.
ooh, I love.
Actually, yes, I know.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love "Slow Down."
Van Jess also covered a Janae song like not too long ago.
Which one?
I think Groove Thing.
Groove Thing.
Yes,
They did.
They did a cover. Shout out to Renee from Janae. That's my sis. Like, that's my sis. Yeah. So yeah, they covered a Janae song not
I
too
didn't know
long
that,
ago.
but that's
yeah.
fire. They covered.
Not
they
to be
got-
confused
they
with
got
Van Lathan and
notoriety.
Van Jones. Van Jess.
Right, please, God. Please don't confuse them.
No, I just see
No,
screaming
they,
and search of Van and all the other Vans
They've
pop up.
done. They actually got their start on YouTube doing covers a few years ago. They were doing some
That's
covers.
where I've seen
and
them.
so yeah. So this song "Slow Down" is a sample. They have a really dope sample from the '90s, and it's just great. I love it. I'm here for it.
All right, 90 sample.
I love it. Look,
Effects,
Keep it
honey.
doing it,
Uh-oh,
you
you hype
shake your
already.
rump, nigga.
Okay, you need to rest of the facts immediately.
Oh, they slowed that thing down nice.
It's called "Slow Down."
Check, baby, 1, 2, 3, 4. Check, baby, check, baby, 1.
Yeah. You can put this on your sex playlist too.
This might be that.
Come on now.
I'm already ready to grind like something.
I
Baby,
told
baby.
you this. My R&B palette is exotic.
Just the words. Oh, I like this. I ain't gonna hold you. You been putting me on some things, Bridget.
R&B is my bag.
Bridget always got
R&B
I
is my
said it
bag.
last week.
But
I
Bridget
said it last
putting
week.
me on some
though.
things I don't know. Hold
said
on,
it
let
last
me see.
week.
Let me go to my library and say what. You put me on. What is the album I downloaded? You said it a couple weeks ago.
Bridget be in her R&B bag.
She be bringing
Fun
it
fact,
in.
my dad bought me the Rump Shaker single cassette single.
Yeah. Side
Back in
A
the day.
with side A and side B.
Side A with the song and side B with the instrumental.
Yes. Yeah.
I own
Okay.
I know we're that age. Auntie. Auntie music.
That's the name. That's the name of this episode. I know
This
that, right?
episode is definitely got to be called
Auntie music. Oh,
That's fine.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I own the Rump Shaker single as well as the New York Knicks theme song single. His coworker bought it and he gave it to me, so that's why I'm so well versed.
How do you
with the,
play these
Go
things?
New York, go New York, go. Shut the fuck up.
I just, what? How do you play them? Are they just
On a cassette player?
Oh, you
ma'am.
have like you
You
have
never
a,
had
Well,
a
not
boombox
now.
as a
You never had
kid
a
with a
boombox?
cassette
when I was
player?
younger.
You
Sure,
didn't have a Fisher Price.
Sure, I
Did you
had
have
the
a
Walkman.
Walkman?
I had a Walkman.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is,
Not now.
no. Like, so how do you play these things that you own?
They
Or
just in my house.
they just there.
They don't get played.
Oh,
They
you're a
don't get played.
hoarder.
Wait, but
okay,
hold
good to
on.
know.
I'm not a hoarder.
No, that's a collectible
Okay, it's
thing.
collectible.
That's
I'm
a
not a
collectible
hoarder.
But I do have to say before we segue into our next thing, I need to shout out and show love to Team Epiphany, which is a black owned PR company in New York that I love. Curtis and Coltrane, love them to death. They partnered with the Soul Train Awards actually to
Bitch, I saw your box and I was mad. Like, where the
to
fuck
send
mine at?
boxes, and they sent me
get
this
you one next time.
incredible
Where mine
gift
at?
box with sage, some seasonings, which I was all for.
Yes.
A T-shirt, a Black Power T-shirt from Black Market. And the bottom of the box. Oh, and some like old vintage magazines. It was a Jet magazine,
Jet magazine,
and
I
an
saw
Ebony
that. And
magazine
Ebony, I
with
saw that.
Diana Ross and the kids on the front.
and
And a James Baldwin book.
James Baldwin book.
Fire box. Whoever helped put that together with y'all, fire.
Tasha Hilton. She works.
Shout out,
Tasha.
she works for BET.
Shout out to Tasha
Shout out to
Hilton,
Tasha.
because that fucking box was lit. But at the bottom of the box was a record player.
I lifted up the box. I was like, why is this shit so heavy?
It was a vinyl. It was a vinyl player with
whole
with a
record player.
Maxwell record. Fire.
Loved it.
Fire.
That was like
Loved
the
it.
best
I posted it on my
gift
story. I'm
box
gonna
ever.
post it again on the
sure I
gram
saw
because
it.
I need to play Maxwell's vinyl on that. But yeah.
Woo, woo, woo,
Freshly
wow.
squeezed.
I guess I'll.
Brought to you by Audio Mac.
So
What else you got?
So I'm not gonna lie. This week I wasn't like super up on new music. I was still playing St. John from last week.
That's fine.
That's cool.
Oh, I got some St. John merch for y'all coming, by the way. I meant to
Oh, say less. I love it. Cause girl, they shit sold out to where I'm like, I don't want to hit nobody up on the merch, but goddamn, how could I get the merch?
I know. Well, we've been talking about his merch for the last
His
6
merch
months,
is
honestly.
so
We have.
good.
So yeah,
It's a
so that's coming.
collection,
So we all
honey,
got some St. John merch
collection.
coming. Shout out to
Yeah,
St. John.
I guess I'll get into.
And my baby. Thanks, babe.
Well, I guess before we get into albums, did you want to talk about Bad Bunny? Because I
do wanna talk about
I ain't
Bad
gonna
Bunny.
lie, I am just not a
Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny.
Bad
You
Bunny.
can't say Bad Bunny. You gotta be like
Bad
Bad Bunny.
Bunny.
You gotta say it in the Dykeman accent. Bad Bunny.
But see, no, I'm good. I don't listen to reggaeton or
Bad
none of
Bunny.
Because
that.
I said that same thing at first. And then I really
gotta get
had to.
into it.
You have to get into it. You have to realize.
Never ain't got something, you know? Like, I just can't get into
no,
that.
That's
type
not
of-
Bad Bunny.
Only
That's
not
that is
Bad Bunny.
Not
Not Bad Bunny.
So
That's
what is
not Bad Bunny.
what
Bad
did
Bunny
he-
got some jams, honey. Don't sleep on Bad Bunny.
He was in his bag.
Okay.
On this album, and
Or was he
there's
in
a
his
reason-
wig? Because that's all I've been seeing of Bad Bunny.
It don't matter. That
And
don't
his
even
wigs and
matter.
skirts,
Let,
but okay.
Let him do how he do because at
That's
this point in
fine.
time,
The city girls be in
his-
wigs and skirts
exactly,
too.
that's
So we
cool.
gonna let everybody
That's
rock
cool.
out.
Heard you.
I said that same thing that you're saying last year, and I
Okay.
really had to get into why Bad Bunny is really the man. Like, he is the reggaeton Drake. If you want to put him in a category,
okay,
you can put him in that category because
Baboni.
he not only it's taken reggaeton to another level, but he's also intertwined alternative rock with it on this album. He's intertwined obviously hip hop. Reggaeton has elements of hip hop, and the song that I picked in particular is called Booker T, where he's just talking his shit. My Spanish is.
I was about to say, you understand what he's saying?
Of all the songs, of all the songs, of all the songs though that Liv picked, she had to pick Booker T.
She had to pick Booker T.
You know she had to pick Booker T.
why she picked Booker T.
Okay, because we are not. This is not a part of the Rich Cracker Friday movement.
No, it's not that Booker T. Booker T, the wrestler.
It's
Booker T. That's the reference.
Excuse me.
It's not Booker T. Washington. I'll be in my bag.
Can we pull the lyrics up for the rest of us who are really dumb and don't know?
Genius gives the
Does
lyrics
Genius
in
give
English
the
too.
lyrics in English? Because that would be a
Google
vibe.
search the lyrics in English.
We're dumb and not that multicultural up here.
So
Sorry,
pretty
y'all.
much the song is about him just talking his shit.
What shit is he talking since it's in
He's saying,
Spanish?
I'm at my peak. The chorus says, I'm at my peak. I'm at my peak. Like, he knows he's at the top notch level.
Did you look this translation up when you were vibing?
No.
I just wanted to know.
Same.
Like, I just wanted to know if you were like, damn, this shit is fire. Let me see
Like
what
I
the fuck
said,
is saying.
my Spanish is un poquito.
Okay.
So I know some, at least the chorus, I understood, like, okay, I'm at my peak, like, I'm at my highest level.
Curse words, numbers, and food. That's as far as you got me in Spanish.
And that, my friends, is how you date Mandii.
So here we have the lyrics here. I'll make them dance. Whoever doesn't dance, mess up their hair. Son of a bitch, don't provoke me.
Okay.
Read
I'm
the
sure this
numbers
sounds way better
so
in
you can educate yourself. I don't make songs. I make anthems. They don't expire in this genre. I was Hadouken.
How to do that? I saw it.
What
It made me
is
happy.
Hadouken?
Where?
I was a Hadouken.
We're not.
You know what? Forget it.
That's a rabbit hole.
Wait, nah.
No.
We'll talk about it later.
Is it bad?
No. We'll talk later. It's fine.
Bitch, I'm about to Google Hadouken now.
Yeah, so he literally is talking about, don't DM me, DM my manager, and they probably won't answer you anyway. I'm at my peak.
Talk that shit.
I'm talking my shit because I know I'm a bad motherfucker right now.
I love that
industry
shit.
Game. So
Okay.
Baboni.
yeah, Baboni is called Booker T. And
Not
yeah.
Washington.
He said, I don't answer DMs. No, talk to my management. But they'll also ignore.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah?
It's just a vibe.
I'm waiting for it to
vibe.
start
It's
so
gonna
I can
drop.
hear the vibe.
I'ma try it
See,
out. Why
I
he
love
going
the
now?
tone of his tone of voice though.
He got flow.
This makes me want to be on a beach.
It makes me want to learn
Outside
another
music.
language.
I'm not even gonna hold you. I be listening to J Balvin and I have no idea what he's saying half the
Right.
time either. And it don't matter. It's just a vibe. It's the sexy attitude, the conviction.
Well, I mean, I listen to Lil Baby and don't know what half he says either. So I guess
Kodak,
it's the
you know
same.
Kodak. I don't know what the fuck
Y'all
he
don't know
saying.
what Kodak's saying, so I guess.
Kodak, nobody understands what Kodak don't even
Bitch,
know.
I understand
This
what
ain't even
Kodak
my
said.
money.
This ain't even my money. This ain't even my chains.
Okay, well.
Estoy en mi peak.
I'm at my peak.
Oh.
Hey.
Okay, so peak is the same in Spanish as
Estoy en mi
English.
peak.
That's
I'm gonna
all.
start walking around telling people that estoy en mi peak.
All right.
I'm here for this, Liv. I'm here for this.
Oh.
Look. She said that's nasty.
He got yin yang twins with it with a little whisper.
When you see this dick at my peak.
I know
Right.
that's right. At my peak. That's when I like
Estoy
it,
en mi
bitch.
peak.
Give it
I
to
love
me
that.
at the peak.
All right.
All right, sorry. I mean, I don't know. I'll be honest
Had
with you.
to.
I know I
Had
just had
to.
to. But I'll be
It's-
honest with you.
listen.
I don't know. I don't
Not your
subscribe
bag. Not your bag.
to-
Not your bag.
I will say if we gonna get into, I don't want to peak. He's not at his peak, but he's a legend. I enjoyed, actually, and it's what I wanted from 2 Chainz. I wanted 2 Chainz to be 2 Chainz.
Look at that.
And Juicy J was Juicy J.
Juicy J.
Juicy J was
You
Juicy
liked
J.
you some 2 Chainz this week.
Yeah, but I did. And it's crazy because people was like, I was waiting for you. But yeah, one of the songs that I did like most, just because it did give me an outside feel. But for y'all that do not know, Juicy J dropped The Hustle Continues. I'm from the South. I just love me some good Juicy J. I grew up on Juicy J. That's just what it is. 3-6-8-8-8. But he has a song featuring 2 Chainz and Lil Baby. And I actually picked another song with Lil Baby. Lil Baby has been doing Lil Baby this year.
Lil Baby has been doing Lil Baby this
Lil
year.
Baby's been
He
babying.
getting more than 200 for a feature now. I'll tell you
Come
that.
on, Lil Baby.
But yeah, so I really like the Spend It record on Juicy J's album. But also, if you just want,
He sampled 2 Chainz. It's mine, I spend it?
nah, there
Oh.
actually was. I didn't pick up on a sample in it, but no, I don't think it's mine. I spend.
Yeah,
it.
because I ain't here yet. Okay, let's
Yeah,
All right, we
so
gonna
go
get into
ahead
it,
and
get
drop
into it,
it.
get into it.
Drop it a little bit. Drop it a little bit. It's real. Like I said, it's real Juicy J, man. I love calling people broke.
I love Juicy J. Juicy J, anything that he says, you got to just take seriously.
You can. I love it. This is real strip club music, I feel like.
I love it.
I feel like I can see a bitch like, hey, climbing the pole while she drop it low. Trying to get these
With your
niggas to
broke
spend their
ass.
money. I love it.
I'm here for Juicy J.
With your broke head. There go Lil Baby. I like it.
You know what? And Rock City did this. Shout out to Rock City.
Oh, shit.
Let's go, Rock City.
Okay, shout out to Ron. I feel like I've shouted him out every
You
fucking
have.
week now. God damn, I'm gonna have to get him on the
ahead,
call.
Rock City.
We're gonna have to
We
get him
gonna
on the
have to
call.
call Rock
Because I ain't
City.
gonna
Yeah.
hold you. And y'all, I don't even know if I'm allowed to say this, but I done heard shit from the Rihanna album. And I
nope.
don't know why the fuck it's not out.
Because she knows the anticipation.
Oh, but it's
the
great.
anticipation.
And again, shout out to Ron.
me
We'll
get
we'll
a
have to give
little
him a call.
R9.
We'll have to give him a call.
I'm
But
here.
he's been working on a lot of dope stuff. He did, like I said, he did the Sweetie record.
Yeah.
He worked a lot with Lizzo as well.
Yes.
He's doing a lot of things. He's been telling me when I say I don't like artists, he's like, nah, but we got some shit coming. It's good.
I love it.
But shout out to Rock City again on that. I didn't even know they did that. Goddamn.
Go ahead,
They
Juicy
out here
J.
working in Atlanta. But yeah, Juicy J's album is dope, man. He does got Meg Thee Stallion on there, Ty Dolla $ign.
Yeah.
He has 2 records with Logic, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Young Dolph, that was another one that I actually really like, Shopping Spree.
That's fine.
It's good. It's good. ASAP Rocky on there, Wiz Khalifa.
He got a lot of features. Go
Not
ahead,
a
Juicy.
ton of features. He
I like
did
Juicy
that.
J.
I mean,
He's
Juicy J, Juicy J.
Yeah,
He's a,
ho.
he's a legend.
So, yeah.
He's a legend. He's a
Yeah,
legend.
ho. Yeah. He got a lot of fucking features.
I guess another album that we were talking about before we get out of Freshly Squeezed, Miley did a thing.
Miley
And y'all, we don't
Citrus Cyrus.
we don't talk about the whites
Cyrus.
very often, but
Miley Cyrus.
Miley did what needed to be done without
Tell
Mike
y'all
Will.
something. I love and without her Jordans. Thank you, God. I love Miley Cyrus
Mike
as
Will
an
hit
artist.
it.
Oh shit.
He sure did.
All right.
Oh bitch. Oh bitch.
Shit. Well, Miley Cyrus is an artist when she's genuinely and authentically herself, makes really fucking great music.
I'm not gonna lie though, that
Yes,
album that she
yes,
did
yes.
make with Mike Will after he hit it, I thought it was a really good album.
You know what? I thought about it last night as I'm listening to this Plastic Hearts album. I thought about the whole Mike Will and the appropriation.
She did,
of
come
all
on,
of the,
earring grab.
Yeah, the appropriation of Black music, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to excuse it because it's unexcusable, but at the same time, you know, seeing where she was at that time, being young, she was like what,
Impressionable,
20,
yeah.
young 20s.
Yeah.
You know, you're finding yourself. At 21, 22, I was not pro-Black, super blackity black.
But it was
still
also
finding myself.
the collaboration was with Mike Will.
Exactly.
He did.
Was
He
a
did. I think
reputable,
every
a reputable, successful
Exactly.
representation
she was
of the
finding
culture.
herself. So I forgive Miley.
I'm sorry. Wrecking Ball
Miley,
just
I
did it
forgive
for
you.
me. So listen,
Wrecking
a
Ball,
lot of
the last-
that album was really, really good.
Yeah, a lot of the singles that she's dropped, I really like. She did a record called "Slide Away" last year that was about her separation from her husband, and I thought that was it was deep. It was really deep and really
She sure
vulnerable.
did slide
She
out that marriage.
slid away, honey. Slid all
She
the way
got
down
in and
all
out.
the way down to Australia apparently with her new boo. But either way, Miley Cyrus is she released this project called Plastic Hearts, which we've all.
I was about to say, I think we've all listened to it.
I think this is the first freshly squeezed that we've actually given the same review for an album.
Yeah. I want to listen to more of it. I will say she did actually go very skimp on the features, unlike Juicy J. So it's just a lot of Miley. And I mean, if y'all know Miley can motherfucking sing.
She can
sing
sing her
her
ass off, bro.
Yeah. When
So-
she gets in that bag, she's in it.
And she has her ballads, but she also has a few like party songs, I think.
Yeah.
Like the one with Dua Lipa is a little fast.
Yeah.
I appreciate what she did here because it's very 80s pop, rock. I mean, she literally has features with Billy Idol and Joan Jett. You can't get more 80s than that. Like literally 80s VH1 vibes. Like
That's a different type of flex.
That's a different
from Miley.
type of flex.
Yeah.
That's like, yo, I got clout in this game, in this pop game, and I'm gonna show y'all what my clout can do. And she did that. So my favorite track was actually the one with Billy Idol.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's called Night
Let's hear
Crawling.
that thing.
Let's get into it.
It's it literally it's 80s.
It starts
pop.
off 80s already.
Not start. That's
is.
literally this whole album is
the whole album is 80s pop. Midnight
Yeah.
Sky is the next.
That's
record
the one
that
I
was on
listened
here
to too, was Midnight Sky. I
we
like that
both
one.
liked.
Oh, look, not the 80s dance.
with my wine.
The sperm wasn't even swimming to the egg with me in the 80s. I am a full 90s baby. I'm born in October of
That sperm was swimming.
No, 1990,
yeah, yeah.
bitch.
So
The sperm was
baby.
so
I'm a full 90s
January,
baby.
Full 90s
January,
baby.
February,
January,
okay.
February. I wasn't in the 80s at all.
You're right.
She be killing it, man.
She got Debbie Harry vibes.
Right.
She's always giving me Debbie Harry.
Well,
always.
and she
From Blondie.
covered Heart of Glass
Yeah,
on this album
she did.
as well.
Hey.
And she did a phenomenal cover. It's not one of those covers where she's trying to sound
No.
like Debbie Harry.
She sounds like Debbie Harry.
Miley sounds like Miley. Miley gave that rock feel to Heart of Glass, where Debbie Harry more gave like a falsetto, a
She's
soft
good.
falsetto. So it was dope. This was a
She's
dope
got
album.
a powerful rasp. I love it.
Yeah,
Go off, Miley.
I listened all the way through without being racially biased at all. Like, so that was a good album.
Yeah, I like where she at with it. I want to shout out again, Audio Mac. Y'all can get our playlist over at Audio Mac, baby.
Audio Mac. All you have to do is download the app, honestly.
free.
For free.
It's free. Just download it,
free.
create an account, and you can access our Freshly Squeezed playlist. We love Audio Mac. Thank you guys for partnering with us for this Freshly Squeezed segment.
Thank y'all.
Yeah.
I guess I know you looking over here because you know I'm about to throw it at you.
I
'cause
know
I'm
what
like,
you're about to do because you've been
I'm
trying to
like-
discuss this shit all day. Let me tell y'all how difficult it is to be on a fucking podcast with bitches you actually like and talk to, because we have a hard time not discussing our shit before we fucking
we
get here.
actually
Yeah,
We
y'all.
struggle with that. We be like, yo, bitch, did you see the wild shit on Instagram the other day? And we be like, yo, shut up. And they
And
gotta do
that's
it to
the
me.
thing- that's
Like,
the thing,
the
I really-
line is save it for the pod.
Yeah.
Save
No,
it for the
we
pod.
literally be on the phone. We be on FaceTime, and we'll get into our bag, and we'll be like, "Oh, save it for the pod."
Yo.
Damn, does that mean we shouldn't like each other so we can go a week without talking, so we have things to fucking talk about?
No,
Is that how
I'm
podding
fine.
is supposed to work?
Fine with y'all hanging up on me, but talking about shut up, save it for the pod. I'm like, okay, bye. Like, I'm cool with that.
So, yeah, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and bring it up because I want to know y'all's take on this. This actually came out in the beginning of last week. Well, within the last week, but I believe the day we dropped. And we are gonna get into. I want to talk about a little bit of Lisa Raye and Halle Berry. So we brought up the show with Claudia Jordan before. Basically, Lisa Raye decided to get on her show and say that Halle Berry may not be able to keep a man because of her box and because of her pussy. Apparently she has poor pussy management. But also she responded, Halle Berry responded on social media and was basically like, well, you can ask my nigga, like what this pussy hitting for. But I wanted to ask
Shout out
y'all.
to Van Hunt.
You know, shout out to another van. Goddamn, a whole bunch of vans this week.
Maybe the episode will be called Van.
With Van Jones, Van Lathan,
or Van Jess. But I wanted to ask y'all, because in seeing what was going on, it was another woman basically saying Halle couldn't keep a man because her pussy was whack. And I just kind of wanted to ask y'all if y'all even think good pussy keeps a nigga at all.
It don't.
I don't like women talking about other women's pussy activity anyway.
I know that's right.
I think that's gross. Like I'm just not gonna talk about, like, Mandi's my bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
But I'm not really gonna have a conversation about her box somewhere
with
else.
the next person. I agree. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we talk about pussy on here all the time. We'll talk about Liv's pussy. We'll talk about mine. We'll talk about Mandi's pussy. We don't care. Like this is a pussy friendly show. But to go on somebody else's platform is just, it's messy boots. Also, she might know some of the dudes, right? Like I think that was like the hearsay.
She
it was
said
like
she heard from
Lisa Raye
niggas
was
that
getting her info from a guy.
go.
Like, girl, this is, you don't take men's words for shit. Men be lying. First of all, men lie on their dick. That's start there.
But also, yeah, they do. But also, as a woman, Lisa Raye was cheated on with her husband. So I just want to know how much room she has to talk about someone's pussy being bad. If you got cheated on as well,
I don't think there's any circumstance where women should be talking about other women's pussy like that. Period.
I agree.
There is no circumstance.
Because it's true. Like, you can't, especially if you can't keep a man with pussy, then why would you fix yourself to talk about the fact that she can't that her pussy is bad because she can't? Bitch, good pussy don't keep men.
It sure don't.
Let me tell you something. Every time somebody tries to talk about cheating and all that bullshit, I just have to stop them and be like, Beyonce got cheated on. Everybody got to shut up.
Hold on. I think we talked about
Everybody
a
gotta shut up.
lot of people got cheated on.
A lot of people who have gotten cheated on, that we all look at it are like, that we idolize, that seem like the perfect women, perfect situation, perfect men. No. Good men have gotten cheated on, good women have gotten cheated on. It's not about
it
that.
does make me sad. But so I want to ask y'all, is there anything a woman can do to keep a nigga faithful?
No.
He
has to do it on his own free will.
No.
There's nothing you can do.
First of all, you can't keep anything or anyone that doesn't want to be kept.
You can't keep anything. Like, you can't, like, you were born into this world alone. Like,
Oh, I don't know. That's sad. That's getting a little dark.
I'm sorry. It is what it is.
This was like, the demon, here I come. No.
Dive in.
You can't
and give y'all the real. Like,
Literally.
what the fuck?
But that's also
You-
why I
you-
say you can't keep who doesn't want to be kept. If a man
Right.
wants to be faithful, he's going to be faithful. If he doesn't want to be faithful, he's not going to be faithful. No amount of pussy is going to keep him. Period. It doesn't matter. That's not a thing. I just think it's messy that she did. I just think it's messy. To
Yeah,
talk about
I
another
would. I
woman's
don't think I
box.
could come on here and be like, "Yo, that bitch, her box gotta be stank or trash because her nigga." Am like, I just don't.
It's just nasty.
I think it's
jealousy reared its ugly head.
Possibly.
That's what that is. I always feel like, and I always say it, if I have enough power for you to have my name in your mouth,
Ooh.
that must mean I have power over you.
Oh,
That must mean I shake it. I
Shook your table.
I shook your table a
Shook
little
your
bit.
table.
That means that you feel threatened by me. So keep talking, motherfucker.
But also, I'm not trusting men who talk about other women's pussy
I hate an old
either.
pillow talking ass.
You know
nigga.
what I mean?
I hate it.
Trash. You a
It's
trash man.
terrible.
Don't talk about no woman's pussy that you was in with me, because at the end of the day, you was in it most of the time, more than once. So
Yeah, I've had
don't speak
several
on
men do that
a
to
woman's
me.
pussy
Like,
to me, please.
Wait, did you check if a man is laid up with you and is talking about the next woman? Do you check him right then and there, or do you judge him later on down the line? Like, how do you address how you feel about a man talking about a bitch while he laying up
check
with you?
it.
You check it?
I always like
in
to,
my mind,
Yeah.
my mind automatically goes to, you're gonna do that same
to
shit
me.
to me.
Yep.
I always like to ask questions. I always.
What questions are you asking?
I always like to ask questions. So why do you think it's okay to tell me that bullshit?
Okay.
That's my version of checking. My version of checking is I'm gonna ask you a fucking question, because clearly there's a level of comfort here that you have. So I'm confused. Make it make sense. This shit make fucking sense. Why do you think it's okay to talk to me about another woman's box? Why do you think that's
I don't
okay?
like it. I don't
and then
like
I
it.
wait because sometimes and if there's a response that makes sense, be like, well, I'm just letting you know that happened one time. It's not gonna happen again. That's a body. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The context matters too. You know what I mean? It's like if it's somebody I'm cool with and you smashed and it wasn't a memorable experience.
Oh, that's a big no. Like, why would you tell me about somebody I know? Like,
well, if you dating somebody, I would want to know. Like if I was dating somebody and he smashed one of y'all, I'd want to know.
I don't want to know.
Really?
I would want to know. Yeah, I would want to know.
Ooh.
I mean, if it was a thing, yeah. I mean, even if it was a one time.
What makes it a thing? 1 time, 2 times, 3 times?
I would say more than 3 times.
Because I ain't gonna lie.
I would say more than 3 times.
I ain't gonna lie.
A
I
thing.
feel like if you was dating someone new outside of your man, same with you, Liv. You're the single one, and you started really.
Why you gotta call me the single one? That sounds like a negative connotation.
But it's not. It's not. You know, you can't even talk about getting dick no more on the pod because you was hurting feelings out here.
She's been hurting everybody's feelings, but the gamers.
Nah, but
which is probably why she's single, because the men that are trying to get at her are all playing games. Carry on.
Listen, I feel like if you
please don't play games with me.
I feel like if you came in here and said that you was fucking with somebody and I had sex with them in the past and it meant nothing, I don't know if I necessarily feel like I have to tell you that I had sex with them.
You don't have to. I'm not saying you have to.
Would you want to know?
I would want to know.
No.
Because see, to me as a woman, that kind of seems
At
like
age 35,
that nigga used to talk to me. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter to me anymore.
Well,
if you had sex with a nigga that didn't amount to anything to me, why do I have to bring it up? And why would I throw that salt into what you got going on?
I wouldn't want to know from y'all. I would want to know from him. And
oh no, really?
Yeah. Because if we're close friends, right? You're not in the relationship with me, so you don't owe me that necessarily to be. You don't need to tell me that and throw him under the. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't need to insert yourself in the. As my friend, you wouldn't have to do that. But if this is somebody I'm a marry and spend my life with, and you my friend, and you might could be in my wedding.
That far.
I'm just saying
I'm single. I ain't think that far.
But
like
that's I'm in a relationship.
Nigga.
Like if that's you know what I'm saying. If that was a thing,
I hate thinking that far because let me tell y'all what happened. Right, I was dating this one man, and well, not dating. I was fucking him, but I started liking him. But I had fucked his friend first. And that was what he came to me like, well, I don't know if we could ever be together because my mans would be at our wedding and I know you fucked him.
See, but being at the wedding and being in the wedding are 2 very different things. It also depends on the level of friendship.
Okay.
It also depends on the level of friendship. I think once you get past a certain age, depending on your industry, depending on your affiliations, there's gonna be you're gonna know
be crossover
people.
bodies,
Yeah, like there's gonna be intersections where the
bodies
meet.
be audieing. You know?
Bodies be audieing. They do. Bodies be out here.
No,
you
right.
out here. So
you're right.
I think for me, it's more so like I'm thinking bigger picture. Like if this is somebody I'm a marry and you slept with somebody that's gonna be in our wedding, then I need to know that. Like that to me is important. But I need to know from him. He got to be the one to own the body.
Here she goes. She don't want to know. She don't want to know. Liv said, fuck all that you talk about, bitch. I don't want to know. You don't want to know shit?
No. Because I don't want to look stupid.
No,
don't make me look fucking stupid.
I don't want to know, nigga.
Really?
See, y'all want to look dumb. I'm not.
No, she said
y'all want to look dumb.
How do you look dumb in that situation? That's the past.
What I'm saying is, yeah, but if you don't have any, not just that whole what you don't know doesn't hurt you is not fucking true. That's not a true statement. What you don't know will have you out here looking like a dummy.
But see, I don't even care what people be thinking about me though.
It's
so it
not
don't even
about,
matter. No,
but it's not just about people. It's really just about the fact. It's a respect issue. I would rather be respected in that scenario by my partner than be you know what I'm saying? Than feel like I'm getting played. Because then what that means is whatever past secret y'all have takes precedence over whatever my relationship is in this moment,
where it's going,
and also with my friendship. Respect my friendship. Like as a man. If you know this is somebody that I'm really rocking with for real, that this is somebody that's heavy when, you know what I mean, at my bedside when I'm having a baby. Like, if that's my friend for real, you owe me that. 100%.
I just never want to be that.
Smashing a homie is not the same thing.
Well, I was gonna say, but even in terms of us being a friend, I just never even want to be that homegirl that is like, you know, that nigga was in my DMs.
No,
or, you know, we used to talk. Or, you know, I fucked. You know what I mean?
That's why I say it's not on the friend. Because I'm not dating you. I'm not dating my friend. I'm not fucking my friend.
But then do you get mad at the friend for not
No.
telling you if your man tells you?
I wouldn't. No.
Okay. Understood. Well, I want to keep it on the conversation of body yaddy yaddies. And the body count. Lori Harvey was pictured getting off of a jet or plane. It was Delta. I don't know if it was commercial or not. But getting off the plane with Michael B. Jordan. Yeah. And I think
very clean, but Delta's very
I love
clean
Delta.
about
That's
Delta's
the only
Great.
that's
They blocked the middle seats out.
That's
during
all I
COVID.
said. However, as of January, they're allowing middle seat sales again.
Delta.
Oh, nah.
Yeah,
No Delta.
Come on, keep giving
No
it to us with that middle seat open.
No.
But Lori was pictured with Michael B. Jordan. I think we know of her to be with quite a few. Apparently, even fathers and sons. She
Body,
was.
yaddy, yaddy,
I don't
yaddy,
know.
yaddy, yaddy, yaddy.
She got a lot. She got Future, now Michael B. Jordan, Trey Songz, Diddy, apparently Diddy's son too. Who knows? But I wanted to take this conversation into, we know that Lori is also young. Mm-hmm. And I want to know if your dating history was out for the masses of the people, what would your dating history look like in your early 20s?
I think for dating in general,
Because
when you're rich, the rules don't apply.
Wait, really?
Clearly.
You said clearly?
It's true.
When you're rich, nobody gives a good goddamn who you fucking if you're rich. Nobody cares. You can fuck as many people as you want as a woman or a man.
It's true.
And nobody cares when you're rich.
True.
Oh.
It's true.
Nobody cares.
So it's only the regulars, the brokies?
It's only
Not even the brokies,
and
just regular. Just regular degulars. The regular degulars is like, ooh, you're a hoe, but you're not rich. Ooh. Like, yeah.
Wait, so your pussy can have mad bodies if you make money?
Yeah.
Damn, we got to get our money up, bitch.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to out here get some bodies. Now I'm just playing body, yaddy. No, but what's crazy is, so it's weird because I sit here and I root for her. But I mean, when I was in my 20s, and I know a lot of girls in their 20s, that's when, again, Twitter started in 2009. Instagram started shortly after, maybe 2012.
Right.
The DMs and the flyouts were at an all-time high. And so, I mean, shit, during my entire 20s, I was single.
Yeah.
So when I think of how people are judging Lori with her dating and who she may or may not be having sex with, bitch, if my dating history from who I was hopping on a plane on and off with was that,
I think Lori is also defying the odds, because a lot of what people say about what you're supposed to do in your 20s, again, when you're rich, you can travel. You can launch businesses if you want or not. You can invest your money in things. You can, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can live when you have money as a relatively unlimited resource, you can really do whatever the fuck you want to do with whoever you want to do it with, right? Like when you're young, everybody's like, well, go, get your education, focus on yourself, focus on your friendships, focus on blah, 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 blah. Lori Harvey is celebrating her birthday in an exotic place with 15 of her friends. All expenses paid for. Do you know what I'm saying? She is absolutely doing everything else she's supposed to be doing in her 20s. So whoever she decides to be sleeping with is not really anybody's business, because she's not diminishing or dumbing down anything else that she should be experiencing in her 20s for the sake of that. I think that really should be the objection for everybody, not how many bodies is she collecting? Because nobody's saying nothing to these men either. Future out here with a whole new bitch every week, and nobody's saying nothing.
Oh my God, a whole new bitch.
Everyone's like, oh my God, look, she's so pretty. Oh my God, he bought her earrings. Like, no, niggas don't give a fuck about that shit.
Right.
If you got money, nobody cares.
I want to ask y'all too then, in dating, back to the single girl on the couch. Sorry. Olivia, I'm just playing with you.
I believe that's me.
I feel like
dating,
we needed the living
single.
Living.
When you're dating,
I'm happy you caught that. Thank you for catching.
And you
that.
have multiple partners. Like, I think we're in a world where sexual liberation is like the key. Like, date until you find someone you like. How long do you date someone before you cut off the rest of your hoes? Or do you have a roster?
Here's the thing. Because
is,
when I entered into my 20s, I entered in as a mother at 22. So I never had the opportunity to really be a hoe.
Really? You could be a mama and a hoe?
You can be a mama and a hoe, but I guess, with the combination of upbringing and like just me having mom guilt and all this stuff or whatever, like, and finding sitters, you don't have that opportunity.
Do you feel like
to be a hoe?
Do you feel like mom guilt prevented you from dating seriously
Absolutely.
too?
Absolutely. In terms of like, really dating seriously, bringing somebody home, meaning to meet her.
Right.
Very far and few, maybe in the past 12 years.
Wow.
2 people.
Sheesh.
Oh. 2. And
I
those
respect
were
that.
like, I can't even claim those as like relationships, because I felt like, I mean, we were seeing each other for like a year and change, but I was getting a runaround.
Right.
In that time, somebody telling me they love me and they want to build, but at the same time, they're doing their thing. So, yeah.
But you don't expect whoever you're dating not to do their thing until y'all are exclusive, right? Like, that's why I was asking, like, do you have a roster while you're dating? Or when you start dating one person?
It's hard to have a roster.
Is it? I think it was easy.
I guess for me, it was hard for me. Mom guilt.
No, it's not.
A roster was easy for me.
Mom guilt played a role
heavily
in my dating life, because I'm just like, okay, first of all, I'm raising a
daughter,
girl.
Right?
So I'm raising a young girl. I'm trying to set an example. I mean, you can hide and sneak all you want to, but kids are very fucking smart.
Now that I know, I remembered all my daddy's girlfriends and all my mama's boyfriends.
So I would never,
all of them.
It was hard for me to like really date. I feel like I have more of an easier time now that she's, preteen, teenager,
right,
and a little bit more chill, and I can have these conversations about dating and sex and all that stuff or whatever. So,
well, I loved a good roster, so I can't relate.
Yeah,
so I could probably have a roster now.
Roster was fun. Wait, Bridget, you had a roster. How did you balance a roster? Like, as women, I know men balance.
Triangle offense is a thing.
Wait, what?
You had a big three. We don't talk about sports on this podcast. We don't. We're not going to start now.
Shit, I will. I had them in rotation. I ain't gonna hold you. Then sometimes the trade deadlines would fuck me up because niggas would end up on the same team. I'd be like, fuck. I just need you to know. Shit, I didn't. Y'all weren't on the same team at one point, but now y'all are. I just need you to know what's up. In case you see me in that hotel room.
Process of elimination for me was always going to be, Listen, Mandii got tactics, bro. Mandii got strategies and tactics.
Bitch,
Don't get it fucked up.
Bitch, one time the trade deadline fucked me up. Like 3 of them niggas ended up on the Lakers. I was like, all right, so which one? Because now I got to eliminate 2. Like, I got to bring in some others from another team or something.
Yeah. My nigga,
there was
a lot going on.
I'm not gonna, like, my 20s was fun. I'm not going to lie. Like, and then I think I mentioned it too, like, in my 20s, it was a lot of me figuring out myself.
Absolutely.
I honestly didn't feel like I had what I needed to offer to be a wife, or I didn't want to be a mother. So I was about having fun. I was going to sit here and make sure we brought other girls to the table and had fun. We was going to pour drinks.
Live your life.
I was the fun girl for so long. And it wasn't until like I set stone and like having my financial security, I finished school, and I was like, okay, now I think I have more to offer. And I think that's the thing with women, like, who not only are dating multiple people trying to figure out what type of man they like, but it's also them trying to find themselves. And I don't think we allow women the opportunity to find out what it is exactly they have to bring to the table besides cooking and cleaning.
We teach women to be boring.
That.
We teach women to be basic.
And prudes.
That. And what's crazy is, and that's the thing, because I've been the side bitch too. And it's like, men do still want a little bit of fun in their partner.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, like you said, like a lot of us feel like as women, we have to fit into these boring ass boxes that sometimes become unfulfilling to us.
Right.
And so, like, yeah, a lot of times in my 20s, bitch, I was popping that coochie on a handstand. You hear me? Not on a handstand, because bitch, I was a little bigger.
Pussy popping on a handstand.
I didn't really know how to do a handstand.
I said, let me get the footage. I need to see this.
But I told you that the niggas was on team, so I was giving handstanding up, bitch. They was 6'9", I'm 5'1". It was easy. I was doing a little acrobat.
My sister step ladder.
But nah, man, like, so it was fun. I like, how did you juggle a roster in dating in your 20s while also being in the industry without being looked at as...
it was Hunger Games. It was Hunger Games. May the odds be ever in your favor.
Oh, shit.
It was Hunger Games.
I know that's
it really depended on the mood. And granted, I was in a relationship for a solid portion of my early 20s. And so that was a security blanket for me when I first entered the industry. And then my young stupid ass sabotaged that.
Not young stupid ass.
I was a stupid ass. I sabotaged
stupid
it.
ass.
He was a good guy, and I ruined that. That was the boyfriend that I cheated on. And so, I ended up having a good time and was free and was, catching flights and doing all that. But I do think that I don't think that that's for everybody. I think you have to figure out what works for you. But I also feel like, process of elimination for me was always who was ever going to put in the most effort and put in the most work. Because I never wanted to, I don't feel like we have to be the aggressors all the time. I like being the person in pursuit.
Bitch, I shoot my shot.
Me too.
From the half court line.
I like to be the person, but that's also because we are control women. We're women.
Yeah.
We're in the driver's seat.
I always have to shoot my shot.
You too?
Yes.
Because it's not because
and the ladies listening, I know y'all be waiting for a man to approach you, and I'm sure the men like that. Don't do it.
I learned that I have to shoot my shot, not because I'm one that's to take control. It's because I'm shy for the most part. Meeting people, I come off as standoffish, or I come off as unavailable. So I have to shoot my shot first most of the time. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel I've always been the one to slide in the DM.
Same.
I did that. I did that. I definitely sent a Steph Curry gif.
Girl, that is the one that works.
And it works.
I don't know, ladies, if y'all listening, I don't know.
Wait,
should we send that Steph Curry DM?
There's one, if you type in shoot and shot, there's also a white girl that says, hey, and it's in the IM.
Yes.
It's the messenger. Bitch, it works. I done bagged some niggas off that gym.
Yeah, same.
But I'm a taking women out.
Pretty much, same. Off the market.
I'm learning.
Yeah.
I'm learning.
You got to shoot your shot, ladies. You got to just live your life.
I'm
do.
now coming out of my shell as a very, very shy person when meeting people, interacting with people. Like, my talent has taken me into rooms and conversations because I'm very shy. Like, I've been using my talent to interact with people. So I'm now learning how to just be myself.
Well, I'm using this blue check mark and this verified pussy.
This is a learning. I'm learning
Gotta
today.
use that blue check to get the check.
Blue check.
I'm learning.
Okay. Blue check to get the check. Yeah.
Right.
We gotta get Liv her blue check.
I love y'all.
It's time. We love you.
We love you too.
We love you.
We
This
love
is
you
great.
too. We gonna help you not be shit, sis. We gonna help you. No, I'm just playing.
Listen, we gonna help you live your best whole life in 2021. That's going down.
Yeah, I guess the one of the other topics I wanted to bring up, because we is a female squad over here. Women stand up, boss women stand up.
Yes.
Alexis Skyy, who we haven't really talked about, but she actually posted something recently that I thought would make sense for us to talk about as all being entrepreneurs. Alexis Skyy, it made it to the Shade Room as everything else does. She made a story that said so-called friends that try to open the same businesses as you is just weird. And instead of teaming up with you, they go and open it up with a whole other person. What do you call that? But it's okay. I pray for people like that. What God got for me will be for me. And it was pretty much the question was, if you feel like if your friend opens up a business in the same industry as you, do you feel like they're a hater? Do you take it personally that they didn't team up with you to do it? I ain't gonna hold you. Alexis Skyy, shout out to you. You were bagging these scamming ass niggas out here getting your checks, but that salon in Atlanta didn't last long. So I ain't gonna hold you.
No, I'm gonna hold you.
Hold me, bitch.
Because she's newly opened a salon in Suffolk County. Shout out to
a new one
in Deer Park. Yeah,
she did say salon coming soon.
Yeah, she has one that opened up a little maybe earlier this year in Deer Park.
Sorry, I don't know. What is the salon for?
So it has everything. So from vajacials to hair to makeup, it's a one-stop shop. Yeah. But I'll be honest with you. That's cool that she opened this one, but the one in Atlanta maybe lasted 6 months. And so I'm not gonna lie, as an entrepreneur, I don't know if I would team up with, first off, just even
I don't want to get my lashes done where my vagina gets cleansed.
Wait, no?
No.
It's a one-stop shop. It's a thing now.
It's different rooms.
It's a totally different service.
I mean, you have hair down there, hair on your
head.
I actually have no hair down there. I laser.
You laser.
I laser. So there's nothing.
I did an old man. He be like, babe, don't shave.
Really?
He be liking a little hair down there.
Oh, no.
I be like, all right. You know what I mean? That's an old man thing. I don't know.
No,
he was rubbing down there like, babe, you don't have to keep shaving. Like, I want to play with something down there. You know what I mean? I was like, okay, I'll leave it alone.
That's why I
that's so
for the
nice.
most part,
You know
for the most part, I exclusively date older men. I don't like dating anybody.
Gentlemen,
I don't
start your
like
engines.
it.
You don't like anyone that wants you to be bare bottom down there, or what is it about older men?
Preferably somebody at least 9 years older than me.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
preferably
gentlemen. only start your engine. I love that.
Vroom, vroom.
Vroom, vroom. No, I mean, I don't, for me, it's more, I'm a sweaty person. Sorry, TMI. I'm a sweaty person. So hygiene for me is like, when she got a coat on all year round, it's a lot going on. And I'm also, I clearly have not a lot of melanin, not a lot of pigment, and very dark hair. My hair is very dark and thick and coarse, and it's not a thing. It's just not a thing for me.
You black.
There we go.
Right, bitch. I mean, welcome. I was about to say,
I'm cool with it on my head, but
in so many words, you black.
No, but I guess would y'all start a business with a friend, or would you feel some type of way if if one of your friends got into the same industry as you? So you selling appropriated earrings, would you feel a way if one of your friends came out with a different type of bangle?
You know how many friends I have that's literally started DJing after I did?
Yeah. And you never
I don't get bothered.
I know that's right.
I know I'm me. Ooh, my nigga, you can't be me. You could do you, but you can't be me.
I also think that goes back to the conversation that we had with Meg and talking about competing with her friends.
Right.
The fact that how much is a friend really your friend if you feel like it's a competition? And I think over Black Friday, I supported a lot of my
yeah, but
friends.
I think this is different. I think the one thing I took away from this was like, instead of teaming up with you, they went and did it with a whole other person. I think that's the part of the friend that's kind of like, damn, bitch, like you gonna do the same thing as me, but you gonna start a business with somebody else and not be like, yo. Like if I wanted to do an official box or whatever type of thing, I would tap you and be like, Mandii, I want to do this box thing. I'm thinking about partnering with so-and-so. What you think? Like I would still consult you on it as my homegirl and be like, yo, what do you think about, even if I'm not partnering with you, just to have the conversation out of respect. Again, the respect of the situation, obviously.
I get the respect, but I think as friends, you know, if your friends are unorganized, you know, if they're timely, you know, if there's certain characteristics that maybe you don't want to partner with. And that's what I was going to say. So I would feel like if my friend went and did something like starting a podcast, you ain't got to ask me to join you, sis, or I don't mind. You know what I mean?
I don't need to sing on your album. You could do a whole album and not have me on it. Not have me anywhere near it. I mean, I would like to be because I like you, but I mean, if not, I'm not gonna be like, she didn't call me, she thinks I'm trash, she don't love me. Like, it's not that serious.
I just think as women, we maybe not need to take things as personal. Yeah. And I think that's what Alexis kind of did with this. Was she took it, she internalized it as almost a personal attack on, you went and did this with someone else and not me.
And what's funny is we talked about this last week when we talked about Kevin Hart's stand-up, and he was saying women have to learn to stop giving a fuck. This is one of those moments.
Yeah.
You gotta stop giving a fuck. Like at the end of the day, most of the time, people's decisions that they make have zero to do with anybody else. Zero to do with you. So you can't, it's not about you. Really,
I've learned a long time ago, well, not that long, but long enough. Business and personal really got to be separate, especially for us women. We get intertwined, and I feel like that's why I don't have many, because we had a conversation last week. I don't have many industry friends, right? Because I feel like a lot of women, especially in the industry, get their emotions caught up in business. Yeah. So when I'm business minded, I'm like, you know what? Let's sever ties business wise. They get emotionally hurt.
But y'all know, even Joe came in here and said, I'm pod mommy, like mother, like I'm very.
I'm just like a mom. I gotta come with my titties out next week.
I come from a corporate background, so even in all of my dealings right now, I'll be like, okay, well, can you send that in an email? Don't talk to me on the phone. Don't text me. Right. I like to separate business and personal, and I think a lot of people that I've done business with take it personal when I want to go through things straight business. And again, I think that's why any advice that I would give, I think a lot of people ask, I want to start a business. Should I start it with my partner or my best friend? Or I always honestly advise to, bitch, if you could do it by yourself, do it by yourself. Because listen, you're going to either lose the business or you're going to lose that relationship. Yeah. Right. And so which one means more to you? And so I don't think I've seen really anything. And I mean, Salino and Barnes, bitch, they even ended, and they
injury attorney. 800-888-8888.
I mean, and I'm not gonna lie. Even this week, while we get into TV, before we wrap up, I just saw the TLC documentary on Netflix. And I don't know what the story is, but I caught a lot of shade and a lot of just energy between the two to see like they're in this because they both make money and the chemistry works as TLC. But seeing T-Boz and Chili's energy was a little reminiscent. They're very different. They're very different. And I think with the loss of Left Eye and just what they've had to endure,
It's been a lot,
I think that their business relationship definitely hindered a lot of their friendship.
Yeah.
It suffered. So yeah, I wouldn't, get into that.
Sidebar, like, also just to say, that's why ladies, don't shit where you eat.
Ooh.
Do not shit where you eat. Stop sexing your work husband.
Oh, or your boss.
And your boss
all of
and
it.
all this shit. Like, you fucking up your money. Stop fucking up your money, sis.
Nasty business.
Get to the bag. There's many other people that you can fuck outside of your work. Like, don't stop
And I promise
where you ate. Because women don't know how to separate emotions from business.
No, they don't.
They don't. So, like, sis.
Especially if you in this industry, also don't feel like that pussy gonna get you one step closer, because it don't always work that
Halle
way.
Berry.
Halle Berry. I guess y'all want to get into spoiler alert. Y'all caught the season finale of The Undoing.
Yes, we did.
God damn it.
I ain't gonna hold
Do
you.
it again, because it wasn't undone.
No, I was undone. I was undid. The storyline was undone and undid.
Do that shit again.
I'm pissed.
Do it again. They could have done it in a movie. Like,
I could have done it in 3 episodes.
They told us who it was from episode 1, and here we are. I apologize for blaming every other character. Bitch, we even got to blaming the son.
I blamed the
kids.
son. I was like, the baby did it.
The baby did it.
Not the baby did
The
it.
baby did it.
I was blaming the grandpa.
The only character that was likable in this whole fucking series was the attorney.
Was a lawyer.
She did
She was a real ass bitch. Give a fuck about a
spoke with her
nigga.
last
ass bitch. She put that little baby boy up on that stand and was like, Miguel Alves, you
Bring that ass up here.
Come sit on the stand. Yeah, she didn't give a fuck. She was great. I loved her. She was the only person I really liked.
I think it's crazy because they literally gave us the ending that we knew but we didn't know, and so literally through 5 other episodes we was pinning it on everybody but this psychopath.
I blamed Henry.
Yeah.
I put in my stories and everything.
I thought it was the dad. I was like, her dad did this shit. Her dad.
I was
did
convinced
this
it was the
shit.
dad.
I thought it was Grace's dad.
I thought it was the dad. And then we all put Sylvia, the friend, as the side chick. We was just making all types
about
of
her
narratives.
was not right. Yeah, we just tried to find.
Sylvia was just nosy.
Well,
that's all.
I just want to say this goes to show we are not detectives.
This
and when
goes
y'all
to
sit
show
here and
that
think
we did the quintessential woman thing and overthought and blamed every single other fucking person other than the most obvious one.
This show was literally the epitome of 2020.
We complicated the fuck out of
Would y'all
this.
like more
Super
shows like this?
complicated, and then when you
complicated
finally
this.
find out what the hell is going on, it's like, what the fuck?
So I think
That was-
P-Valley and a
that's
couple
2020.
other shows have been 8 episodes. This was 6. Do y'all like the short season?
I do.
I love
episodes?
a, I
like
love
a short. I like a
You like
short
the miniseries?
season.
Okay.
I do. I like
It's
a short
very,
season.
it's very 90s.
Yeah.
I love.
Okay.
I love a miniseries.
Another show that I got into on HBO is called Industry.
Yes.
And we were talking about.
Yeah, I still
we
haven't
talked
gotten
about it
into
briefly, but it takes place
They
in
show
London.
a lot of titties on that show.
They show a lot of titties on that show.
Yeah.
I think
It's
I saw a dick
it's
on that show too.
It's a British show. Yeah.
It's HBO.
It's HBO. They love dicks on HBO.
They do love dicks
They
on
love dicks.
HBO.
The thing about Industry though that I really enjoy is the fact that the competitive nature of all the characters is cutthroat and ruthless, and it exposes them it exposes their humanity in a different way within themselves. Like how we talk about. Liv just said, "Don't shit where you eat." All these motherfuckers want to sleep with each other. They all
They
do
are
drugs.
shit
They all want to
It's
fuck
messy.
each other.
And eating the
it's
shit.
messy as shit.
And shitting the shit, then eating it again.
It's just a lot of regurgitation. It's
I will
gross.
also say, as far as them being kind of in an internship program,
Yeah.
I did that. I think I've shared too. So I used to work in an investment bank, and that was the thing.
This flex has been brought to you.
Nah, I mean,
Flex
I
is
worked.
brought to you
Yeah,
by
I did my shit in corporate America, and I think that's what one of the lead characters is a black girl
Yeah.
who feels like she has
Harper.
to be overly perfect and overly excel.
Yep.
She has a lot against her.
She does have a lot against
Well,
her.
she
Also, the
also-
fact that she lied about her
Right.
her transcripts.
qualifications. Yes.
Since I said a lot
But
against
that's
her.
the thing
Yeah.
too, as black women in a field, either whether it's finance or accounting and things like that, you do have to be almost overly perfect. You have to show up on
Super,
time. There's no
super
being
perfect.
late.
Right.
It's funny because my boyfriend even just sent me an article about all of the industries that are now like declining because of COVID.
Yeah.
And he was like, damn, what you have your degree in, there's a 30% decline in jobs that are available in the accounting industry.
Damn.
And of course, 70% decline in event coordinating.
Yeah,
And
because you can't go outside.
Can't do
no
anything.
shit.
There's no events.
But also,
unless you're in Atlanta.
unless you're in Atlanta.
Atlanta gonna Atlanta.
But yeah, so just to even see, like, I did like that. That was real.
Yeah.
And
It's a very real
listen,
element.
there's only a certain amount of spots for you to get full time here
Right.
as an intern.
Right.
You have to show up.
Yes. Yeah.
Even so much so, the one guy, again, spoiler alert, in episode 1 or 2, he just overdid it with his health and passed out, whether it was drugs or Adderall. None of us really know, but he died.
It's like Addie.
It
I
looked like
think it was
Addie.
probably Addie.
But yeah, I mean, I think it's a great show. Definitely get into industry. That's one of the that was
Someone
one of
else
the
said
shows for
flight
me.
attendant or something attendant. I got to get into. I haven't gotten into that.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
I don't either.
Also, if you haven't, it was another documentary that I think was old that I got into. If y'all like documentaries, the Sam Cooke doc, it was just really good. It was a lot about an artist that I wasn't as familiar with, but just seeing the adversities that he went against as a black blues rock singer.
He was a gospel singer first.
A gospel single first, and then also
Yep.
the fact that the power that he had aligning with people like Muhammad Ali, Malcolm X. It was just a really, really good doc. And I still do think that he was set up with his death because he had too much power as a black man. And so it was just a really, really good doc if y'all are looking for docs.
Another show on Amazon Prime, Small Acts. Please watch.
This is
Small
not an
Acts.
ad.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it is. Right.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Every episode actually has it's set up similarly to how like True Detective and Fargo are like they're about they have a different storyline with different characters in every season. With this show, it's different characters in every episode.
Ooh, okay.
The first episode is 2 hours long, so
you
sit
go.
tight. It's like a movie, but it's fantastically done. Letitia Wright is in it. She's wonderful. She does a wonderful job.
GT. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, Michael Ward is in this. If you've ever watched Top Boy, Michael Ward is one of the main characters in Top Boy, and he's in
on,
the
Act.
second
Just all
episode.
the West Indian goodness
Right.
All
that
of the
you
West-
need and
but it-
want
but
and
it-
act
but it really-
is here.
but it all-
and I appreciate that shit.
Yes, it's
I
all
really do.
centralized in London. It's all centralized in the UK and the fusions of West Indian, of Caribbean culture in London, which is amazing. So make sure you check out Small Acts as well.
Amongst the Black Panther Party that was growing in the 70s.
Yes,
Yeah.
terrific.
That's dope.
Definitely
That's dope.
a worthy watch. So
Well, y'all, before we get out of here, I do want to shout out to all of our YouTube viewers. Y'all keep leaving them comments if y'all want to see,
We love
you know,
y'all.
what we over here. Y'all ain't gonna be able to
we
hear the
do.
music if y'all listen to us, but if you want to go watch us, go on
But
over
if
to
you
the Joe
want to
Budden
hear the
Network
music
on YouTube.
you should go to Audio
Audio
Mac
Facts.
and listen to our Freshly Squeezed playlist anyway.
Facts. What we getting out of here with? We gonna do a little wine
Live?
pundit.
Is this a live
No.
playlist? Is it a live playlist moment?
It's just a song I've been listening to all week because I love it so much.
Okay.
All right?
Give it to us.
She gotta bring
Pumps
it to
and a bump.
Here we go.
Hammer went in on this song.
Nah, he really did.
This was
though.
a fucking bop. He had Aaron Hall, Teddy Riley.
Damn, Aaron Hall.
Let's go. Nah, shout out to everyone tuning in to see. The thing is, y'all go ahead and talk to us too. Y'all know we respond. Me and Liv out here cussing y'all back out.
I'm not.
Well, Bridget's not,
I don't
but
give a fuck about y'all.
go ahead and
that don't
follow
love
us on Instagram, Twitter, and check us out on the Joe Budden Network, baby.
Peace out.
Peace out, y'all. Brat, brat, brat.
Hey.